Hi, my name is Paul Grogan and welcome to a tutorial and playthrough of Septima. This is a new game that's coming from Mind Clash Games. It's going to be going live on crowdfunding in June, and we're doing this playthrough video to give you an idea of how the game plays. I'm joined by JP.
Hello.
And John.
Hello.
And Peter.
Hello.
We're actually going to be doing a 3-player game today. I'm not going to be playing the game myself, I'm just going to be teaching you three how to play. I know how to play. I've spent the last couple of days learning it, but none of you three have played before. So this is going to be a full teach before we play. I say a full teach. We're probably not going to explain every single little icon, but we'll explain how to play the game in full first, and then you're going to see a 3-player game play out. Now, a few things to get clear before we start. This is a prototype. It does look very, very nice, but this is a prototype. So everything you see here is prototype. The colours are not going to be quite this colour. The components are not going to be quite like they are right now. And some of the icons might change and things like that. So yes, please bear in mind that this is a prototype copy of the game. Also bear in mind that this video is being made with the current rulebook as we have it. I hope we're going to be playing with the correct rules as they are right now, but as is the case with a lot of these things, the rules might change between now and when it's printed. So if we make any mistakes in this playthrough, if somebody tells me about them, I will put on some Klingon subtitles. So turn on your Klingon subtitles if you're watching this on YouTube now, and I will annotate the video. But if you're watching this video in 2 years' time, when the game comes out, or whenever the game comes out, it might be wrong. Okay, because as I say, the game might have changed since then. Right, okay, so welcome to Septima. It's 2 to 4 player game. There is a solo mode that's in development as well. And basically, you are the leader of a powerful witch coven. And the Septima, currently in charge of everything, they're going to retire. So in a year's time, they're going to retire, and they're looking for somebody, she's looking for somebody to take her place. You're going to be doing that by collecting wisdom points, which are going to be these.
Okay.
It's victory points, okay?
Yeah.
And the player with the most wisdom points at the end of the game is declared the winner and will become the new Septima. That's thematically what it is that you're trying to do. Now, how do you acquire those wisdom points? Well, a bit of an overview of the game. What you're going to be doing is you are going to be travelling around. So if you just pass me your witch marker, this is going to start somewhere on the board, and it moves on these points between the hexes. Okay, You're going to be travelling around the forest to collect ingredients. You are then going to be using those ingredients to mix potions. There are 7 different potions in the game, but these 3 are remedy potions, which are going to be used to heal the sick patients. There are going to be some sick patients which haven't got on the board yet, but there's going to be some sick people, and you'll be healing them. Healing them is going to get you various victory points, but you're going to be doing other things as well. You're going to be performing rituals or rites and moving your markers, which are going to start at the bottom, up this track. That's going to get you points as well. Okay, so lots of different things you can do to get points in the game. Whenever you see, let me just look at your player board here, this symbol here. So these are end of game victory points. So you can see already that moving these markers up this track, which you do by healing patients, that is going to get you points at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so that's a very, very high level overview of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing the game over 4 seasons. So we actually start off in autumn, and then we're going to be moving to winter, and then spring, and then summer. And each season consists of 3 phases. The main phase, which is the middle one, is we're going to play 5 rounds. So we do round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. Then we do end of season stuff. Then we go on to the next season. So there's 20 rounds in the game.
Okay.
Okay? Right. Now, before we dive into the rules, the game is already set up, but I'm actually just going to go through what we've got. So, as I mentioned, we've got the main board here, which is divided into these hexes. If you look carefully, these hexes have ingredients on them. There are 5 different ingredients in the game, which we have by the side of the board, and these hexes contain a mixture of these ingredients, some of them crystals. The further out from the town it is, you'll notice that these areas have got more ingredients than the spaces next to the town. The patients, by the way, are going to appear in the town. And in fact, I might just do that now. I might just seed that now. So the 6 patient tokens, 2 of them are blind, 2 of them have got like the plague, and 2 of them are paralysed. In a 3-player game, we've got 5 patients per round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the first one. The banner at the top is yellow, so we're going to put it on the lowest numbered yellow space there. The next one is yellow, so I put it clockwise from that one here. Then the next one is blue, clockwise from there is there. Blue, clockwise there. And the last one is blue, and that goes there. So they are the 5 patients for this round. And as I mentioned, you want to be healing those. If you don't heal them, they get angry. We'll come on to that later on, but it's quite cool. We've also got 3 buildings which start off here. Now, these are randomised at the start of the game. It also must be said, and I didn't mention this, but the game comes with a basic version and an advanced version. Yeah. We're playing the advanced version today, just to give people a full idea of what the game includes, although there are some optional modules that we're not using today, but we are playing the advanced version. So we've got 3 buildings that have been randomly placed on the 3 locations there. Right, next, let's have a look at this board. This is the right board, R-I-T-E. And what's going to happen is you're each going to start off on one of these bottom spaces here, and you can start off on the same space if you want to. You're going to be moving up this track through various means during the game, and moving to one of these banners is going to get you a bonus. And if you ever are on the top, if you were to move further, you would get 3 points instead. The spaces with crystals are a reward for the first player or players to land on that space. Because if 2 players land on the space at the same time, they both get the crystal. We just get one from the supply, which is slightly off camera. So you're going to be moving up this track as well. Down here we have the charms. So there's 3 different charms based on the colours for the sides of the right track. And there's always 2 charms visible at any time. Now, before the game starts, each player in reverse player order will take one of the available charms. We've already done that for you. Okay, so what I've done, just to speed this game up, I've given you each a charm, but just bear in mind that when you play the game properly, you will choose which of the 6 visible ones you want before the game starts. And that's done in reverse player order. Okay, so that's the right track. We've already mentioned about the seasons and everything else. What we haven't mentioned is we haven't mentioned these lunar ingredients, and we haven't mentioned the witch hunters. So let's talk about the lunar ingredients. As I mentioned, there's 5 ingredients in the game. And what you do at the start of the game, you shuffle these tokens and randomly place them on those 5 spaces. That never changes. What it means is that when the moon is in phase 1, those 2 are lunar ingredients. In the second round of the game, those 2 are lunar ingredients. Yeah. Lunar ingredients are easier to collect. That's all you need to know for now. Okay, so every round, 2 of the 5 ingredients will be classed as lunar ingredients. These witch hunters, you will notice, are on the board. We have witch hunter number 1, witch hunter number 3, witch hunter number 5. When we get to the second season of the game, an extra witch hunter is going to arrive. We've called him up, recruited him. And also in summer, the last round of the game, an extra witch hunter.
The bad guys.
But the whole European thing, though, it's a lot more difficult to get.
That's true. Yeah, you can't get the staff these days. No. Now, I may not have mentioned, but did I mention that it's divided into 6 regions? I didn't. No. So it's divided into 6 regions. If you look at these are where the witch hunters live. And that is number 1, which means this witch hunter has sort of power over region 1. And region 1 is all of the spaces with that colour. Region 2 is all of the spaces with that colour. And then region 3 goes back to the red colour. Yeah. So the red colours alternate. So it's red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. But that is the region.
And are some spaces under the influence of both?
No. So when I say a space,
it's the
nodes.
Right.
Nodes in between. So at any time, you are in one of the 6 regions.
Yep.
And basically, if you do something suspicious in a region where there is an active witch hunter, you might get caught.
Okay.
Okay? Depending on how far he is away from you. So the board is divided in 6 regions. Right. Next up on this board, we have 4 witches here. Because there's 4 seasons. So at the end of each season, the witch that's on top of here, we're going to reveal that at the start. In fact, we'll reveal it now. That is the witch which is on trial. The witch is on trial. Okay? And at the end of the season, there's going to be a trial. And what we're going to do is the crowd is going to be made up of neutral citizens, angry citizens, and loyal citizens. Those citizens will go into a bag. We'll take things out of the bag.
Does that say Albert?
It says Albert.
Albert.
Yes, Albert. And we're going to put in the citizens on here up to that point there, which says 3-player game. Mm-hmm. Depending on what gets drawn will depend if the trial is successful to free them, or if it's unsuccessful and they end up getting carted away. If it's successful, one of you is going to get this, which is going to be an extra witch that you can have in your coven. So that's what happens at the end. This space is a special space. This is the second chamber. And this is if one of you manages to get caught from doing something naughty, you're going to go on there, and it means there will be a second trial at the end of the round as well.
Okay.
It could be that if your leader gets captured and there is a trial and the trial is successful and Peter contributed the most, you would get that.
Oh, okay.
Or
So they
it,
can shift it around.
or it could be that it's gone. So if you get your leader captured, but then another player does the best at the trial to free them, then that witch decides to join their coven.
So this is the difference, is that we're playing the covens rather than the
You are
specific
playing the covens, yeah. So
witches,
this piece on the board actually represents your witch coven
Got it.
completely. And it can happen. It's extreme. I think it's rare, but it could happen that you've actually got no witches at all. You still move the piece around, and if you get caught, you lose 3 points instead. Okay? But I hope that won't happen. Right, that's that board pretty much mentioned. We haven't talked about the Septima spaces, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's talk about the player board. So on the left-hand side, we have your suspicion track. Suspicion starts at 0. It will move up as you do suspicious things. The lines are important before the trial is resolved. So when we get to the end of the season, just before we resolve the trial, one angry person gets added into the bag based on how. So if your suspicion mark was there, you would add 2 angry people into the bag. And of course, that's for all players. So it could be that you're adding a whole load of red meeples into the bag based on that. You have here 4 spaces for potential witches. Each witch has a special ability. We'll go through those before we start. I have given you specific ones to start with, but what would normally happen is each player would get 3. You would choose 2, discard the 3rd one. That's the normal rules of the game. You can have a 3rd and a 4th witch, but their special abilities don't count. We'll come on to why you want 3 or 4 later on. Over on the right-hand side, this is tracking how many patients you've healed. So every time you heal a blind patient on the board, you move that marker up. That does 3 things. First of all, immediately you get the benefit of the space. And again, we're not going to go through all of these icons before we start playing. All of the icons are good. So whenever you move a marker up, you get the benefit of the space. Second, you will get these points at the end of the game. So if it's there, you'll get 4. If it's there, you would get 9. And third, you will get 7 points at the end of the game for each row which has been completely moved up. So right there, you're getting 1 point for the green token, 4 points for this token, 9 for that, and 7 because you reached level 1.
Yeah.
If that was there, you wouldn't just get 4.
14.
You'd actually
14.
get an extra 7 as well.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to... Yeah. Well,
Wait, do you specialise in one, or do you... Yeah,
exactly.
Interesting.
The charm, I've mentioned that each player starts the game with a charm. And normally when you play the game properly, you would pick one from here. That charm has got a special ability. It says on it when it can be used. To use it, you exhaust it. Now, unlike a lot of other games, it does not refresh at the end of the turn, round. It never refreshes unless you have a way of refreshing it, which is there.
It's that symbol.
So it's actually, don't think you're going to be using that, 15 times during the game. You might only use it once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Okay? So it's a powerful charm that you can get to use whenever you want to. Right, that's the player boards covered. I think that's pretty much what we've seen. Is there anything that you can see that I haven't mentioned?
I think so.
Right. Okay, so let's jump into how the game plays. 4 seasons. Each season has 3 phases. The first phase is the preparation phase. In the preparation phase, we'll refresh the patients. So if there are fewer than 5 on the board, we will draw new patients until there are 5. Any that were left there from last round that weren't healed will be angry, but they are still there waiting to be healed. We then turn over the top witch tile, because remember, there's 4 seasons, 4 witches, so that is the witch. Then we add 3 hostile citizens to the crowd and 3 neutral citizens. That's because it's a 3-player game.
They just need to calm down, those hostile ones.
It's 1 per player that gets added into there. And then what we do, the final step of the preparation phase, is we will shuffle these Septima tokens. And I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there. That's what happens in the preparation phase. Okay, so we do that at the start of each of the seasons. Right, the main phase is where the bulk of the action happens. And as I mentioned, we're going to do 5 rounds of the main phase. And each round follows these steps A to H. Now, this might look a bit scary, but that's really simple. That's really simple. That's even more simple. A lot happens there. That's simple, that's simple, that's simple, and that's right. So it's a lot of steps, but actually they're relatively simple. So in step A, you don't actually do that in the first round of each season, because what it is, and I'm just going to move my camera over to the right a bit. What it means is we cycle the Septima tokens. So we're going to get rid of that one, we move that one to there, and we draw a new one. Right, that's step A. Step B, each of you has 9 action cards in hand. It's 8 in the basic version of the game, 9 in the advanced version of the game. You all have exactly the same 9 action cards. So in step B, you will all choose a card from your hand and place it face down in front of you simultaneously. Discussion is not only allowed, but recommended.
Okay.
Now, if you're anything like me, I'm not a big fan of the social interaction deduction part of games. So when I read that rule, I was like, I'm probably not going to play with that rule. I know it's allowed, but I'm probably not going to play with it. However, a third of the way into our practice game, I was reminded that that rule existed and why that rule is in there.
Right.
And it's very, very important. And from then on, we used it all of the time. So you are free to discuss what cards you are going to play with the other players. Whether you then play that card or not is up to you, but there is a discussion that can happen. Okay, and that'll become clear when we talk about these steps here.
Yep.
Step C, this is a super simple step. Everybody reveals their card. Right? That's all you do in step C, you reveal your card. Right, step D, in player order, and we haven't actually got a start player marker, so I will get something. I've got this big thing here. We'll use this as a start player marker.
No, that is.
It's quite an impressive start player marker, isn't it?
Start player marker ever.
It's thematically correct as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And not included in the base game.
Not included in the base game. So what's going to happen is, in step D, in player order, each player basically takes a turn.
Yeah.
First thing you do on your turn is you may move your Witch Coven piece 1 space. Now, these are going to start off on the board somewhere before the game starts. You can choose where it starts.
So you get a free move anyway.
You get a free move. Every time you do an action, you get 1 free move.
Cool.
Then you perform the main ability of the card. So if you just pass me one of your cards, I'm just going to show the audience what these action cards look like. This is an action card, and it's got a main ability here, and then it has a secondary ability on here. So when you resolve your action card, you will always get to do the main ability. And we'll go through the 9 different actions soon, but you get to do that. Then, if your card matched with another player, you then get to do the secondary ability, which I think is called the collective ability, on the bottom of the card.
Now what you said earlier makes sense.
Now you see why you're looking at your card and you're thinking, oh, that secondary ability is really good. So you might say, I'll tell you what, I'm going to brew potions this turn. John might be like, oh, well, I wasn't going to. I was going to brew potions next turn. But actually, if you're brewing potions this turn, I'm going to brew potions this turn as well. And therefore we match and we both get to do the secondary ability.
Yeah.
So we are competing against each other, but at the same time there's a little bit of a kind of cooperative element to it.
In that way, yes. In the fact that if 2 players play the same card, then they get to do the secondary ability. However, right, the next step is step E. We've also got matching with the Septima, which I'll come on to in a minute as well. If you matched, you may move up on the right track.
Yeah.
Which is here. In fact, I've got a preset for the right track. You may move up on the right track, but only along the lines, only upwards, and only if you move to either a blank space or a space that matches the icon of the card that you've just played.
Okay.
Okay, so you are limited
I see.
to moving up here. So all of the cards do have an icon in the top left.
Right. I've just noticed that the icon in the top left matches these.
Matches this,
and
and
it
it
also
also
matches
matches
these.
this. Yes.
Right.
Okay. So step E is, if you matched in player order, you can move up here. In fact, it's not player order. This can be simultaneous because multiple people can occupy the same space.
Can I move my green wine gun, please? To over here.
Yeah. Oh, he's got
Plotting your path already, are you?
Yeah, you can start wherever you want. We'll do that just before the game starts. So that's step E, benefit for matching. So you've got benefit for matching in step D, a benefit for matching in step E.
Yeah.
So what's the downsides of matching? Step F. If you match, your suspicion goes up by 1. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? Seems all right.
Suspicion's
it.
overrated.
If you match, your suspicion goes up by 1. Right, now let's talk about the Septima. So the Septima is down here. And this is the active Septima token.
Okay.
You can match with the Septima. If you do, you get the collective ability on the bottom of the card, and you get to move up on the right track. Okay, but your suspicion goes up by 2 instead of 1. This is for a 3 and 4 player game. If it was a 2-player game, slightly different rules. But in a 3 and 4 player game, it goes up by 2.
There's always an option to match.
You can. This is the action that the Septima says. If you play this action this turn, you're going to get a match, but your suspicion goes up.
Is this cumulative? Is this going to be 2 for matching with the
That brings me on to my
Septima?
next point. If 2 people play the same card, that token is ignored.
Okay.
Okay, so that it's not cumulative. You cannot match with both the Septima and another player. If you match with another player, that Septima token is treated as if it's not there.
Is there anything like whistling innocently to reduce your suspicion at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, playing the lute.
Okay. Right. Playing the lute.
Playing the lute.
Nothing to see here, Governor.
Okay, right. Step G is the next step to explain. This only applies if your suspicion went up. So if your suspicion did not go up, you can ignore step G. If your suspicion went up and there is an active witch hunter in your region, you might get caught. So, active witch hunter, they are all active. Certain effects in the game will cause them to be inactive. If they're inactive, they're asleep or watching TV, something like that. Okay, I'm sure TVs existed in this time.
Yeah.
So if they're active and they are in your area, and your suspicion went up, you roll the dice.
Yeah.
That dice could either be that they are asleep, or it'll have a modifier on it, like from -1, 0, all the way up to +2. You add that modifier to your current suspicion level, and that is the witch hunter's range. And if they can reach you, you get captured, and you'll go on trial at the end of the
Not going
season.
to happen.
If 2 people get captured, it's done in player order. So the first one goes there, second one goes underneath, which means they will be on trial next season. So that's step G. So if your suspicion went up and there's an active witch hunter in your area, then you roll the dice and they might come and capture you. Step H. This is an alternative to step G. If your suspicion went up, but there wasn't an active witch hunter in your area, in other words, the hut was empty, then a witch hunter moves to your area. Okay? We'll come on to the exactly which one moves later on, but that's what happens.
Okay.
And you do this 5 times, and then it's the end of the season. So, what happens at the end of a season? Any patient on the board that wasn't healed becomes angry. They're still a patient. You've got another chance to heal them. If you don't heal them again, and they get angry again, then the patient dies, and we actually get another angry citizen in here. Okay, so patients that weren't healed at the end of a season get angry. Then there is a trial. This trial is definitely happening, and there'll be a trial there if there's a witch that's been captured.
Yep.
And as I mentioned, what we do is we're going to put everything that's here into the bag. We're going to add extra angry citizens into the bag based on everybody's suspicion levels, and then we're going to draw them out and we're going to put them on here. Everybody has loyal citizens, right? Everybody has 6 loyal citizens. There is a way in the game that you can put those loyal citizens into here.
That was these days.
Yeah, and also into here. So that bag is going to contain loyal citizens, neutral citizens, and angry citizens. A loyal citizen is a +1, a neutral citizen is a 0, and an angry citizen is a -1. It doesn't matter whose player the loyal citizen is, because you're all kind of working together to try and free the witch. And if the end result is 0 or less, then you've been unsuccessful in trying to free them and they go. But if it's positive, then they're freed and somebody will get them. We'll go into the trial in more detail later, but basically, you're going to get points for being in here, whether it's successful or not. You will get more if it's successful.
Yeah.
Right. So, that's the trial. We cycle some charm cards at the end of the season. Everybody gets their action cards back. I didn't mention that, but when you play an action card, it goes to your discard pile. You get them back at the end of the season.
Oh, okay.
And then we advance the markers. So, any questions about the overall
No, I think
structure?
it makes sense so far.
Right, if you can pass me your cards,
There you go.
I'm going to go through these cards one at a time and explain what they do. First of all, the move card. Now remember, every time you resolve an action, you get to move 1 space before the action. The move card allows you to move up to another 4 spaces.
So
Okay.
is that running away? Is that when you
No,
is that, okay.
no.
Or getting to
Wherever you need to be.
that you
Now,
need. Yeah.
the collective ability on that is you collect 1 ingredient from an adjacent hex. The word during there is slightly misleading. It's before or after you move. So you get your 1 movement, right? And then you can move up to 4 spaces. And if you get the bonus action, you can collect 1 ingredient before you move or after you move. Now, just as a reminder of what you're going to be doing in the game, you're going to be gathering ingredients from around here, brewing them into potions, and then moving into town to heal the citizens.
Yeah.
You might then need to move out to gather some more ingredients to move back again. You might also want to move to a region where there isn't any witch hunters, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you're going to be doing suspicious activity, do it in a region. End up in a region where there isn't any witch hunters. Right. Any questions about the movement card?
That makes sense.
Right, that's nice and easy. Let's talk about the collect one next. So, from where you are, which could be after you've moved 1 space, you collect all lunar ingredients from adjacent hexes. So yes,
these ones
remember the lunar ingredients are those. So if you are here, let me just zoom in on that. If you are here, and you are collecting all lunar ingredients, the current lunar ingredients are the herbs and the mushrooms. So you would collect some herbs there and some mushrooms there.
Yep.
That would be it. You'd get those 2 things. Okay. The collective ability on it is additionally collect a single non-lunar ingredient from an adjacent hex.
Okay, so the carrot or whatever it is.
Yeah. So that's the collect action.
The parsnip.
Let's talk about brewing potions. So brewing potions is this card, and with this card you can brew up to 3 potions. Now, can I just have your player aid?
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, so the game comes with player aids, and the cost to brew each of the 7 different types of potions is printed on the player aid. Basically, it's a combination of ingredients, and there are 2 main types of potions. There are the remedy potions, which are used to heal the patients, and there are also the practical potions, each of which has a specific use, which it says on your player aid what they do. Also note, according to the player aid, whenever you brew a practical potion, you get 3 wisdom points.
Yeah.
So it's a bonus for brewing the potion. You can brew up to 3 potions with the brew card. You spend the ingredient, you take the potions. But the collective ability on this one is slightly different, because what the collective ability on this one does is it actually it affects the main action. It allows you to replace 1 ingredient with another one during that action. So it doesn't allow you to do anything else. It's just as a modifier to the brew action. Any questions about brewing potions?
No, I think that's
Right.
makes sense.
What do you do with the potions? Use the heal card. So with the heal card, you heal up to 2 adjacent patients. So you have to be next to them, and then you spend the potions and you heal them. What happens when you heal them is that you move up your markers on the track. They do not get removed immediately from the board. They will get removed at the end of that round, which means multiple players can heal the same citizen on the same round.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what healing them does.
Yeah.
We'll come on to the hospital later as well. The collective ability on the heal card is put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. So put somebody from here into one of the trial chambers. You can influence the result of the trial. Right. Speaking of citizens and the crowd, the recruit action is add a loyal citizen to the crowd. So you take one of your own citizens and you put them into the crowd, and the collective ability is exactly the same. So you effectively get to do 2. Right. That's how you get people into the crowd. Right. Let's talk about the plea action. Put any citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. And the collective ability is remove a hostile citizen from the crowd and score 2 wisdom. Fairly self-explanatory. But you want to do that in order to, again, start moving citizens into the chambers. Right, you mentioned earlier on about playing the loot to reduce your suspicion. That is the chant action. So the chant action is lower your suspicion by 1, and the collective is lower your suspicion by an additional 1, with the special rule that if 2 players play the chant card, their suspicion does not go up. So this is the time in our practice games.
Which is this.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Where we were like, oh, I really want to reduce my suspicion. Oh, well, do you want to chant? Yeah, well, I'll chant. Oh, you chant. Great, you both lose 2. So chant is the special exception that if you match with another player, it doesn't go up. Right, 2 cards left. The right card is advance 1 step on the track, but you are not limited to icons. You've still got to go up a line, but you can go to any space you want to. And the collective ability on the right card is refresh a charm or gather ingredients. So this is one way that you can refresh your charm cards.
Ah.
The final card is the special one. It is remember. So this card allows you to perform the main ability of a card in your discard pile. Now, I want you to remember the words that I've just said, because it's the words that's printed on there. It is not perform the action of a card in your discard pile. It is perform the main ability of a card in your discard pile. The reason why I'm being very specific is, if I play remember, and I say, I'm going to resolve the ability of my chant card, I am not performing the chant action. I am performing the remember action, but I am resolving the text of a card in my discard pile.
It's just the top piece here.
Yeah, so for the purposes of matching, remember is the action that I've chosen to play.
Yeah.
And therefore, if you play remember as well, I've matched with you. The fact that I'm copying card A, you can copy card B, that's irrelevant. But remember is the action that you're doing.
Got it.
And the collective bonus of that is you also get the collective bonus. So in fact, if 2 players play remember, they get to resolve both the main ability and the collective ability
Of another card.
In their discard.
It doesn't have to be the same, so they could have chosen different ones.
Exactly.
As long as we both remembered at the same
We
time.
both played remember.
Yeah, and
Got
your
it.
suspicion would go up because you both played remember. Right.
Like it.
Any questions about... I mean, each of the action cards is relatively simple. Putting it all together and deciding what to do on the first turn of the game is like, what?
Well, we still probably haven't figured that out by the end of the game.
But you don't have any ingredients, okay? So you're not going to be brewing potions at the start. You're not going to be healing citizens at the
It's
start.
moving and collecting.
My guess is collect.
It's moving around, collecting, that sort of thing. There might be other things you might want to do, but yeah. Right. What else? We've covered the actions. Let's cover the 3 buildings on the board. So 3 buildings. We've got the hospital, which is here. We've got the market, which is here, and we've got the pub. Now, these were randomly placed at the start of the game. The hospital. There is an infinite number of patients in the hospital. Therefore, if you are adjacent to the hospital, when you are healing, you can heal people in the hospital. The difference is you are not healing a token on the board, therefore you're not removing a marker on the board, but you don't advance on your track. Sorry, I'm just hearing in my ear, you do advance, but you don't get the bonus.
Don't get the ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the icon's clear on there. You advance, but you don't get the bonus. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the hospital is. Lots of sick people in the hospital. The market is when you perform the brew action.
Yeah.
If you are adjacent to the market, then before you've resolved the brew action, you can swap 3 ingredients for any other 3 ingredients. Basically, you go to the market and you do a bit of haggling.
Okay.
The pub, whenever you play the recruit action, you can add an extra loyal citizen, but you also get an angry citizen.
Right, drunk one.
Yeah, because Dave's your mate. Yeah, but Dave knows Alan, and Alan's not. Yeah, Alan's very, very angry. Right, so that's those 3 buildings. What else haven't I explained? I'm sure there's
Where
something I haven't explained.
Where does one start?
Yeah, that was my question.
End of game scoring. Yeah, you're going to start somewhere. End of game scoring. The end of game scoring in this game is very clever. We have a book of divinations. I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to get you to each pick one of these. Now, these are supposed to be kept secret. However, I think for a learning game, I think it would be perfectly okay if people knew. I'm going to put one of these on screen now. This is an example card from the Book of Divinations. This bit's quite clever. On it are 4 possible scoring conditions. So we have the top left, which is always worth 5 points. Top right, which is always worth 10, 15 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
You may score one of those conditions at the end of the game for each witch that you have in your coven. That's why you want more witches in your coven. If you have all 4 witches and you do all 4 of these things, that's 50 points.
So what's the pink Mohican in the top left?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, what's printed on the cards is all different.
Okay.
Okay? So if there's any icons on there that you don't know what they are, then we can go through them before the game starts and I can let you know. But they are objectives that you want to be aiming for at the end of the game. As I say, I don't think there's much disadvantage with the other players knowing what you've got.
These are mine.
But that one is having a crystal.
Okay.
So if you end the game with a crystal and you have at least 1 witch, you can score that condition and 5 points. What I would look at...
2 loyal citizens.
Somewhere in this area at the end of the game.
At least 2 of these.
Yeah.
On there.
Yeah.
And I've got
4 potions.
Your marker is in the green area at the end of the game.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
It's on the right, so
That's
bare left.
3.
That is having 3 of your loyal citizens in this area at the end of the game.
And that's
You've
having
healed 3 patients with the plague.
3 plague victims.
And you've got 7 ingredients that are the same.
What's this one for?
So 7 ingredients the
5
same.
ingredients that are not the same.
So basically 5 non-equal ingredients.
So if I spend them to get a potion, they go.
They go.
So at the end of the game, I want to have 7
ingredients the same.
matching ingredients.
And 1 witch to get the 20 points.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's a hard one to do because, as you say, you want to be spending the ingredients to actually brew potions.
Rather than stockpiling them.
But that encourages you to stockpile. Right. Prologue cards. More things to start with. Okay, so before the game starts, each of you gets 2 of these.
Or these like little boosts.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We had to start with stuff.
You do start with.
That's cool.
Hooray.
That might give us a little lean into some strategy.
Okay, now this is quite clever. The way this works, you've got 2 prologue cards. You may choose to put one at the top and one at the bottom, and you can overlap them like that, or you can overlap them like that. So you've got 4 different options of how you have them. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, or
You get
like
3
that.
things.
And then once you've chosen how you are laying them out, you get 3 of the thing at the top, 2 of the thing there, and 1 of the thing at the bottom.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
I have another question, which is, what are these?
When you crystals,
Yes. Actually, what do they do?
whenever you need to spend an ingredient, a crystal can be used as if it was any ingredient.
So wild.
But specifically, a crystal is not an ingredient.
Joker.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Turning these cards upside down doesn't count.
As it
No.
Can you have upside down potions?
I don't know. I don't
you
think so.
can.
I think you have to have them the right way up.
You'll spill it.
So that's something you're going to decide at the start of the game.
Yeah.
You're also going to decide where you're going to start on the board, and that's done in reverse player order. So I will pick a start player, and you're going to decide where you start on the right track.
I've already got a...
This is cool.
So start player
I look
is
forward to this.
John, top, middle, or bottom?
Bottom.
Purple.
That's me.
So have a gigantic start player marker.
Cheers.
So in reverse player order, where do you want to start on here, and where do you want to start on the right track?
You can pick anywhere. Can you?
You can pick any empty space.
Oh my god, the choices.
Am I the reverse player?
Yes,
you'll be
you
last.
are. You are the last player.
Okay, so I will have my green thingy on this side.
So green thing on this side.
And over...
I mean, if you start the game with a potion, for example, you
Yeah.
might want to start in town, and you might want to heal a patient at the start. I don't know.
Yeah, no, so...
Don't ask me any strategy advice.
So I'm going... Just to let you know, I'm going to collect.
We also have to go through the witch's abilities, which we've
Okay.
not done. Shall I do that first? Before, because
I think
otherwise...
so.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got...
It's the collective ability.
Aelana. When you play the Remember card,
Yep.
it counts as if it's always matched. So you
Regardless.
always get the bottom bit without your suspicion going
She's
on.
cool. Yeah.
Randall, what I hadn't mentioned,
Got the
maybe
right
I
track.
did, whenever you go up to here, you have to pay an ingredient. Whenever you go up to here, you have to pay 2. Here you have to pay 2, and here you have to pay
You
2.
don't with Randall.
With Randall, you don't.
No, it's cool.
You don't have to pay.
Hopkirk.
John, who have you got? Hazel.
Oh, gosh, that
Whenever you're
dates it.
healing patients, one of the patients that you heal may be 2 spaces away. Because she's got go gadget arms.
Okay.
Berta, if you heal 2 patients in the same turn, you move your marker up 1 space on
the blue.
as long as you advance. I think it's on the blue area.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's if you heal 2 patients at the same time.
Okay.
Wilmot, whenever you're performing the brew or collect actions, you may spend a mushroom to reduce your suspicion by 1.
Okay.
And Nicholas, whenever you're collecting, you may brew a potion immediately after collecting. But you may brew any one of the practical potions, but you don't get the 3 wisdom that you would normally get.
Okay.
Right. So they are your special abilities of
that
your
makes sense.
current witches.
The idea of handing out mushrooms to reduce your
Suspicion.
is kind of like...
Nothing to see here, governor.
Yeah.
Have a mushroom.
Can I turn my opponent into a newt?
That's in the expansion set. Okay, so John, where would you like to start on here?
Okay, so my intention is to collect,
Okay,
obviously, because...
the lunar ones are the herbs, or if you're watching in America, the herbs.
So-
When do we do this?
Now, well,
At the beginning of,
at
your,
the beginning,
of your turn.
before the game starts.
So, and I start in the town.
Start wherever you want.
Oh, right. okay.
Absolutely.
In which case, can I go far, basically close to Septima, where it says Septima on the board? That one there.
That one there.
That's far enough away from the...
So
Baddie, is it?
neutral.
Well, that is actually in Region 4, and there isn't a witch hunter in Region 4.
So the witch hunter's not coming to get me.
But if you're planning on collecting,
Yeah.
what will happen if you collect there? You will only get the herb, and you'll get the crystal. You always get the crystals when you collect.
Right.
Because it's the loot there, then it was in the loot.
Because the mushroom is...
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if you were
move
there,
one in. Yes.
you'd get
yes,
the mushroom
yes.
and the
Okay.
herb and that.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
So
Thank you.
you've started there and you've started there. Peter, where would you like to start on the board? And which of these 4 spaces do
I
you want
wanted
to
to
start?
start there.
It's just the best spot, right?
Yeah, it's taken.
Yeah.
Right, so I want to go somewhere that's going to get as much stuff as possible. So I'm looking at that
We'll get you 2 things.
and
There.
mushrooms, but I'm not going to get a crystal.
There's even better.
But it's under the nose of whatnot.
That's
over
true.
there.
That's true.
So that's going to attract, and he's quite close by as well, isn't he?
Only if your suspicion goes up.
And my suspicion is going to go up if I do the same
You
as
do the
somebody
same-
else.
Yeah.
And we already know
John's planning on collecting.
Herbert over here is going to be collecting. And so if I collect as well, which probably we're all going to want to do, it's going to all suddenly look very suspicious
Yes.
to the witchfinder. So
Are we, though? Are we all going to do it? That's the thing.
well, what else is there to do?
There's plenty of other actions. There's a lot of other
This-
setup, loyal citizens,
Adding loyal citizens to the crowd.
the right
And-
track.
So, and just remind me of what the turn structure is going to look like. So I'm placing this now. I'm going to be playing a card, and you said we do that
So you're
5
placing
times.
that at the start of the game. For the rest of the game, you will only move it around.
Okay,
Part of this.
but then we'll be playing a card
You'll be playing a card
and doing all
revealing
of
the
this,
card.
and we'll be doing that 5 times.
Yeah.
And then once we've done that 5 times,
It's-
this moves on, and
No.
we do.
No, once you do that once, that moves on.
Oh, so you're only going to be playing 5 cards
5 cards per season.
per season,
Yeah.
5, 6.
and then do you get these back at the end?
Get
of
the back at the end of the season.
Okay, got it.
End of the year. Yeah.
Well, I probably do want to collect, but I don't want to get eaten by the witch guy. So
Well, I'm definitely not doing it if you two are. I've got to be tarred with your brush.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well feathered.
Not
Well,
yet, anyway.
I'll go there and I'll think about it.
Okay, and where do you want to start on here? Remember, you
Start
can
with a
start on
couple
the same
of
space
pints.
if you want to.
I can. Well, I'd like to because I've got the
Okay.
special thing that gives me
Careful with that
bonuses
brush,
for
you-
green.
Yeah.
That's only at the end of the game.
Yeah.
5 points if you're in the green area.
But then probably I want to end up in the green. But I could start over here and end up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So prologue cards have been chosen.
Actually, I'll go there.
So let's go through what you've got. So John, what do you want? We need to get your stuff from your prologue cards. So 3 of the things at the top.
I will have a turnip.
I think they're probably mandrake roots.
Yeah, it's a
aren't they?
root.
Turnips.
Yeah.
Um,
Mushroom. Or
when you say 3, it's not either or. It's 2 of one and 1 of the
yeah,
other.
yeah, you're
Okay.
all 3 of the same.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I'll,
3, isn't it? 3, 2, 1.
I'll have a mushroom. I'll have 1 mushroom and 2 mandrake turnips.
Right. So
Roots.
that's the top.
Yeah.
Right now,
Okay.
the second one I don't know what that icon is. Let's have a
Sorry,
look.
it's a. I think it's putting.
Oh, it is. Yeah, put a loyal citizen into the crowd. You do that twice, and then one of the bottom one, which is he's going for it. All right, there you go. Have some ingredients.
Okay.
Those prologue cards can now go off camera. We don't need them anymore.
So you can.
Were they ever on camera?
They were not. Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay, so
They can go.
So you
They're
can split
purely
these
just
then.
for the start of the game.
yeah, just
You can
so
have two
everyone
of
can
them
see,
on
I had them
nice.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
JP, what have we got?
I'll have two
skulls.
set of berries.
And a berry.
Then I will go 2 of the green things, herbs,
2 herbs.
and then
Nuts,
And
crunch,
a crystal.
Lizard,
Crystals are over
herbs.
there. So there's all your stuff.
Yeah,
Put
chuck
that,
it there.
put that there. Don't need those cards anymore.
Thank you.
And Peter?
I'm going to go three skulls.
Steady.
2 of these potions.
2, remedy potions.
Remedy potions, and 1 of those
Practical
potions.
potion. So that practical potion, we haven't
Ritual
been through
oil.
all of them.
Is it the black one?
That is the ritual oil. So whenever you...
If I play that, I receive the collective bonus of my action, even if it didn't match.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you get 3. Oh, do you get 3 for brewing it, or is it 3 for using
You get
it?
3 for brewing it.
Okay, so it's not a use VPs. It's
Yeah.
Where's the best place to put these?
I think where you had them.
Here.
Yeah, I think all your resources and stuff they go
let's,
here.
Let's use the space. I'm a big stickler for that.
Right. So yeah, that is all of the stuff that we do at the start of the game. We've chosen where we start on the board. So we're ready to start.
Oh,
So at the start of the season, we reveal this. We've done the patience.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. Step A, we don't do, as I mentioned. So step B,
Let's crash and burn, guys.
yeah, you all get to play a card face down in front of you.
Is anyone playing the right card? Oh, you're going to collect, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've already said that.
I might be lying, but
I don't think you
not,
are.
not in a
I
learning
don't
game.
think you are, yeah. So, but I always got to select a card. Let's just do that. I'm not going to take too much time
Okay.
because this is just a
And then all of the cards get revealed. So we have collect, we can't see it there.
Oh,
So
sorry.
pop it here. We
Yeah.
have right. Okay,
Right.
so in player order, so that was step C. Step D, player order. First of all, you can move your Witch Coven 1 space.
Oh, yeah.
You always get to move 1
We
space.
do, don't we? Trying to think by next season, which are going to be the lunar resources.
Next season or next round?
Sorry, round.
Next round.
Not season.
Yeah, mushrooms and berries.
Yeah. So if I move...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then you advance 1 step on the right track.
I've
And
done.
you've just moved to there, and
Yeah.
then that's it. So that card can go to your discard pile. Peter, you're next.
Okay, well,
So you collect... Well, do you want your 1 free movement point?
before I collect, or
Yeah. Before you do any action,
You may move.
You may move 1 space.
so if I
that's the best place.
but I might do, because I've got 2 of these, and if I was to be here and then do some healing, I could pick up both
Okay.
of those, couldn't I? So I probably want to be working my way in that direction. But at the moment, if I get
It's a naughty territory.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't think you want to be working your way back to me, babe.
But if I'm there, if I'm there as without doing anything, I'm going to get a mushroom and a herb and a
You'll
crystal.
get a mushroom, a herb, another herb, and a
I
crystal.
will get all of those.
Yeah, if you stand where you are,
Whereas if I
collect
go,
all lunar ingredients from adjacent hexes. Whereas
that-
if you went there, you wouldn't get the crystal.
yeah,
You normally wouldn't get the berry, but because you've matched with John,
yeah,
You get it.
you get the additional, a non-lunar ingredient from an adjacent hex.
But I'm
You get
slight-
the berry instead of the crystal.
and I'm closer to healing these guys,
Yeah.
but I'm also closer
You are
to,
closer to him.
Matey Boy over there.
Yeah.
and I
Quick
don't-
question, Paul.
Mhm.
When
Let's do that.
somebody's on a node or space,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's blocked from
Yes.
someone else to go.
You can move through it, but you can't end
Yeah,
your
yeah.
turn on it.
Okay.
So
That's
you've
an
moved
interesting
1 to here, and you've collected a herb, and a mushroom because they're lunar ingredients, and you've collected a berry because you matched.
Yeah.
Okay, card goes to your discard pile. John,
Okay, my witch has got no node. My witch will not take the
free movement.
The free movement.
You just want all of this stuff.
because I put them
Yeah,
there
so you want a
specifically.
mushroom, a herb, a berry, and you get a crystal. Crystals are
Ooh.
over there.
Even
There you go.
better.
Right, step E, in player order, those players who matched, so Peter first, you may move up 1 space on the right track but only if you move to an empty space or a space with the collect icon. So they're both empty spaces, so you can move them.
Oh yeah, because that's the
John.
bonus. I get it.
No,
You can
I
move up as
can't
well.
go on top.
You can, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the same, please.
Yeah, okay. Right. Next is step F. If you matched, suspicion goes up.
Dun,
Both
dun,
of your
dun.
two, your suspicion goes up by 1.
You naughty
Very
witches.
suspicious looking. This one here.
It's your eye.
Okay.
Aye, aye.
Right, step G.
I've got the eye in it.
If your suspicion went up and you are in an area with an active witch hunter,
He's going to get caught.
rolls your dice.
This is how far he moves.
It's a modifier to your suspicion level, and that is how far they move.
So he needs a 3 to get you.
Oh my
You're
god.
going to rub
So if you roll a 2...
Thingy's off.
Oh,
He's
it's
He's
asleep.
asleep. He's asleep.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, and then step H,
I might have a broomstick
You
in the
did
boot of my
something
car, but you
suspicious?
didn't see it.
but there isn't a witch hunter in your area. So what happens is one of these two, the nearest witch hunter moves to your area, and it's from the tiebreaker is the lowest numbered space. So this one goes to here.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Oh, right.
So that's because you did something
Yeah, I understand.
suspicious and there
I
wasn't one
understand.
there.
I'm just looking if how quickly I can get out of that area.
Move.
You got 2.
Yes, oh,
there.
yeah, but that's moving
But-
into one
exactly.
with another, so I've got to move this way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The further inland you are, the safer you're going to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah.
So it's
There we go. That's the end of the first round.
that kind of makes
Hurrah!
sense.
Okay.
So we advance this to here.
We're experts now.
Okay.
We know what we're doing.
And now we're going to cycle the Septima tokens. So there it goes to there. That's A, and now it's B. Everybody chooses a card. Discussions can be had.
Can it be the same one?
No, because that's gone to your discard.
But you could play the memory.
We're going brewing.
If you
aren't
play
we?
Remember,
It should have gone to your discard pile.
if you
Could
play
be
Remember,
brewing,
you
right?
could do it again.
Do some brewing?
Could be doing some brewing.
Maybe.
Surely, come on.
Maybe.
I know you want to hot tail it out there.
So,
So-
Peter,
I'm
you've
just
got
seeing
2
what I
blue
can-
potions.
So we're going to get to move 1 space before using any potions, unless I use the move card.
Yeah, or you do something else now, free move,
Yeah,
and then heal next turn,
Oh, I see.
free move, and then heal.
yeah.
Could you remind me what the pub does?
The pub, if you play the recruit action,
Yeah.
when you are adjacent to the pub, you get one extra loyal person of your own
Yeah.
and 1 angry person.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to move towards the pub, and I'm going to brew.
So he says.
So I say.
So,
I trust you.
so if my plan then
Mhm.
is to be on that space and heal both of those,
You need to not play the heal card this turn.
I
Yeah,
need
you
to
need to
not play
move
the heal
first.
card this turn. I need to play it next turn.
Yes.
So I need to do something else and move 1.
Yep.
And then next turn,
Heal
I can
and
play the
move on.
heal, move 1, then heal.
Absolutely.
You're going to
So
like this.
so this turn I could remember and use the collect card and do all of that again,
Yeah,
collecting all that,
absolutely.
or I could do something different.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is good for your end game condition of 7 of the same ingredient.
Right.
I've got a plan. Already,
Is
which
it-
is good. It's a good news. It means
is
it's
it- It is.
sinking in. It's
Is
sinking
it a cunning plan?
in. It might be.
Does it involve using dandruff as sugar?
Absolutely. I like all cunning plans do. Baldrick.
Sorry, you're waiting for me to choose a card, aren't you?
Does this
and I'm
move?
dithering. Let's do.
I think so.
Is
I
the
think
end
it,
of
I think it
hers?
moves at the end of a season.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes, it does. End of the
Hands
season.
off my crystal.
Okay, cards are revealed. So we have the remember action,
Hey,
Brewski.
we have the brew, and we
Good
have
man.
Okay,
Good man.
So step C.
congratulations.
Yeah.
So step D, you're first.
I've knocked over
No
my
high
crystal.
fives. No high fives left hanging.
Do you want your movement point?
Well, I'm going to use my wings of wind.
Ah, right.
And I'm actually going to be naughty and go here.
You utter.
Beep.
So before or after,
Before or after
Your
your action, move to any
and
free
free
space
space.
with your pawn.
I'm definitely turning you into a new.
Flat, flat, flat.
Just wait for the expansion set to come out and you're toast.
yeah, you're
You now get to brew 3 potions. So I'm going to zoom in on your board. Talk
Yeah.
us through what you're doing.
I'm going to
We can't
surprisingly.
quite see your player aid, but what
Yeah.
I'm going to do is I'm going to move.
If you want, I can put that there.
Oh no, it's all right. I'm going to move
Sure.
that. Oh no, I still can't. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to put it here?
Yeah.
I'll put it here, look, so you can see. So I'm going to brew 2 paralysis remedies.
So, each one costs a herb and a skull.
So bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of those.
And because I do 3, I might as well do another one. So I think I'll go for the
Now,
blind.
because you matched,
Oh yeah, what was
remember you could replace one ingredient that you need with another one, But actually, you're going to use the crystal as another one.
It's kind of a wild and
Yeah.
and something else. So I could do either of these, couldn't I?
Or that one, or that one.
Oh yeah, and I get 3 victory points,
Yeah, you
don't
got the
I?
practical
That
potions.
makes more sense. So flying ointment. Yeah, let's do the flying ointment. So bang, bang
Okay.
for one of these.
We have our first points in the game.
Hooray! Oh, I've got no resources.
Spend everything. There you go.
Wow,
Have 3
it's-
wisdom points.
Might be good, I don't know.
You can use potions on the same turn that you brew them.
Oh, right, really?
Yeah, it has been asked.
So you don't have to use the heal.
No. What I mean is,
Oh,
if you
these ones.
brewed, yeah, you could now drink that potion and fly to anywhere on the board.
So remedy
sure why you
potions
would.
have to be done via the heal
Correct.
actions.
Yes.
Okay, well I'll keep that for later.
Okay. Done.
Happy with that.
Peter.
Well, my entire game having been totally destroyed
Yeah. Change of plan.
I just so happen to have the right resources
by
for that.
Professor Beep over there. Right.
So there's only one card that you can remember, which is that.
Yep.
So you basically do the same again, but the lunar ingredients have moved. It's changed.
Right.
It's no longer herbs.
So
mushrooms and berries.
I might be thinking about I might be thinking
There's
about moving.
not a bad space.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you move to there. You collect mushroom, and berry. But then because you didn't match, you don't get to also collect a non-lunar.
But
ingredient.
I've got ritual oil.
Okay, so if you use the ritual oil, you would be able to collect a skull or a herb.
Well, I can't really see a reason not to do it. I mean, I could perhaps save it for some crucial moment, but I'm not going to. So I'll play it now, and I'll get the skull as well.
So JP forgot to take his potions,
I did.
but he did get the points.
Yeah.
He did get the points.
I see. Where's my paralysis remedies?
Yeah.
Forgot to actually do it.
You forgot to take the actual
Which is
potions. Yeah.
The whole
Okay.
point.
So did you?
So I'm now mushroomed up.
So you drunk the
I drank the
potion.
ritual oil.
to be able to do the secondary effect.
Oh, cool.
I drank the mushroom, the ritual oil, which allowed me to get some extra,
Yes.
So you've got a load of
an extra
resources.
skull. I got
Okay.
an extra skull. Yeah,
Right.
tons of resources.
You didn't actually need to do that.
Oh, because I matched with her.
Matched with her.
Oh, can I have that back?
So have the potion back.
Oh,
You matched with Septima, which means you did get to use the collective ability anyway. Right.
right.
John, would you like to move one space?
You've matched it for 2 suspicion
Yeah.
points. Ooh.
It's going to be 2 suspicion.
Yeah, move me towards the pub.
You mean
Okay.
in the game or
Just-
right
yeah.
now?
That's just me.
And you get to brew, and because you matched with JP,
Yep.
you can swap
Yeah.
an ingredient for something else if you want to or need to.
Yeah, so I'm going to brew a calming potion,
Right?
which lowers my suspicion by 2 or moves a witch hunter back to any empty hut and set it inactive.
Yeah. So there's 3 points for brewing a
Okay.
practical potion.
Where do I put these?
I'll have those.
Okay,
And you take, which one is it?
the green one. Calming.
That one.
Calming potion.
Yep.
Can I use it immediately?
You can if you want to.
Yes, I do. I'd like to send him back to where he came from, that witch hunter.
Or move into an empty hut and set it inactive.
So
Yeah.
the-
No, I'm just working out whether it's worth doing it based
Okay.
on where you are, what your suspicion level will be, and
Right.
what
It will
roll of
be
the dice is.
2,
It will
won't
make you safe.
Yeah.
So what does it do?
Back to the hut that you brought it from.
3.
Hut 3 and put him to sleep. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Done.
That's that one.
So that was one potion.
I've got quite a walk to get to the blind people, haven't I?
They're over here. Yeah,
Or
they're
you
over
could-
the other side of town.
Or you could fly.
Yeah, so no, but I've given myself a bit of time. And more patients will come out on this
Only at the start of the next season.
season.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
There's always the hospital if you need it.
And these 2 are going to go next turn,
turn, yeah. Okay, so
Maybe.
maybe.
So I'm going to brew a
Definitely.
blind. I'm going to brew a plague. No, I'm not.
There was a means of
Remember,
swap.
you can swap one ingredient for another one
Only once.
because you matched.
only
Yeah.
once. Yeah.
Yeah, any one ingredient.
So I'm going to do a blindness remedy.
I've been forgetting this.
I'll let you do it if you want.
If I gather, there's the bowl.
If you brew or collect,
If I brew or collect,
you can spend a mushroom to reduce your suspicion. So I'll let you spend a mushroom to reduce your suspicion.
thank you. If I
So-
could do that.
My first blindness remedy
How do I? There is a method of swapping ingredients, isn't there? For
At the market.
where's that?
That's the middle.
If you brew when you're next to the market, you can swap 3 ingredients.
And using the wild card, another blindness remedy.
So, you know what I said about the remember action?
Mm-hmm.
It specifically does not allow you to do the action in your discard pile, just the text on a card in your discard pile. It's important for that. So you collected, which means you used that, but your second time was the remember, which is not that. So you don't get to do that, even though you're copying.
You go off the card icon.
You go off the card icon.
Which makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly right.
So Hazel can heal remotely, 2 spaces away, and Berta
When you heal
2.
2,
Yeah.
you get a free move up on the right track.
Okay.
I wish they'd call it ritual track and not right track, because every time I say the right track,
Which is on the right hand side of the board.
I'm like, well, yeah, but,
Only in our
is it the right?
Only
Yeah,
in our
it's
language.
the good old English language. I'm just looking up Berta to make sure I've got that correct. Berta says, if you heal 2 patients during the same action, advance 1 space if you are on the wind part of the right track. Okay, so it's specifically, according to the wording, is advance 1 space if you are on
Blue
wind,
bit, yeah.
not advance 1 space into a wind space.
Okay.
So if
So
you are in the wind area
Yeah.
and you heal 2
Is
patients,
this, oh, sorry, this is for
That-
Berta. I was
yes.
wondering why you were so passionately telling me about it. It's like, I didn't ask.
it's for Berta.
Thank you.
Right, so we've all done our actions.
Yep.
Okay, so now E.
We matched.
Anybody who matched can move up on the right track based on the icon they've played.
So because I played Brew,
Yep,
I can
that
go
goes to there and you get the crystal.
Nice. That almost was planned.
Peter, you played Remember.
I matched with Septima.
You matched with Septima, but there isn't a Remember space next.
Ah.
So you can't move up. And John, you also can't move up because...
It's not. I've brewed.
Okay,
It's not.
right. Step F. If you matched, suspicion goes up. So you 2, your suspicion goes up by 1.
1.
Your suspicion goes up by 2 because you matched with Septima. Next, who's been a suspicious person in an area with an active witch hunter?
Not me.
Nobody.
Because someone put
Because this
snake.
witch hunter is having a snooze.
That's teamwork.
Teamwork. Okay, and there isn't one here.
Just saying. Just saying. Pure luck. I had no idea what was going
Okay,
on.
but what it does mean is this one moves to here. Okay, because you did something suspicious in that area, so this one comes to here. Active witch hunters stand up at the end of the round.
When I wake up.
Ready for hunting again. Yeah.
Ready for hunting again.
Cool.
Okay, off we go. So let's cycle the Septima tokens.
Well, you know what I'm going to be doing, right? So it's up. it's
Do
your-
I?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
He's got 2 blue potions and he's next to 2
Oh, right,
paralysed
okay.
patients. So I
Okay.
suspect
So
there might be
there is a chance
some
if you
healing
wanted
going
to,
on.
Well, I haven't got anyone to heal, have I?
Not with your healing remote hands.
No, because it's two spaces away.
Ah, yeah.
Or 2 nodes away.
You're too far, aren't you?
So I've got
So
to
you
do-
can actually heal that one
Yeah, I'm not going to.
He hasn't got
because of Hazel.
Hazel, but he hasn't got the right potion type.
Yeah, I haven't got the right.
That's the point.
It's
Yeah.
the blindness, isn't it? The blindness.
So I'm going to be moving.
Yeah, me too. But we're not going to be going up on the right track because we haven't got a broomstick to go to.
So yeah, if you want to move up to here, you're going to have to play the collect
If you
or
match,
the
yeah.
plea.
Yeah.
If that's something you want to do.
Not at the moment.
Okay, cards have all been chosen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reveal cards. What we got?
Heal.
Move.
Heal, move, and move. So you get your 1 free movement point first.
I'm good. Oh,
Okay.
am I? Because I could move into the middle.
You could move into the middle if you wanted to.
Now I'm fine because I'm running
Okay.
out of potion.
And then you're going to heal these 2.
Spend
Okay,
those,
so
yeah?
lots of things happen. Yeah. Those 2 go back to there.
Yeah.
Nobody else is healing them
No.
this round, so I'm actually just going to remove them now so I don't forget. So they're going to go back over there. And then let's have a look at your playboard.
Of this track.
You move that up to. So the first one is suspicion down by 1. Next one, add a loyal citizen to the crowd. There you go. That's
That felt
what
good.
they do. You didn't get the collective bonus, so that's that card.
I'm happy with that. That's
Hey.
fine.
You
Okay.
get 1 free movement point first,
Uh,
then you can do the move action.
I can only move 4 spaces, can't I?
And because you matched, you get to collect any one ingredient from an adjacent hex before the start of your movement or at the end of your movement.
Any ingredient. So
any from an adjacent hex.
right. So let's take another skull.
Well, first thing is, do you want your free movement? Because this is before
I do need my free movement. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Now, do you want to collect from one of these before you move 4 or after you've moved 4?
Could I have collected before I moved my 1?
No.
That'd be here.
That should be there, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll collect before I move 4.
Yep, so you can get any one of those ingredients.
And probably it better be mushrooms, hadn't it? Because not berries. Yeah, mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Okay, and then you've got four moves.
Yeah, I thought it was going. I thought I was going to be able to get there, but I can't. So I'll have to go 1. Can I fly over?
You can.
2,
3.
3. Can I drop something on it?
Yeah, you can duff me up on the way.
Like a brick.
I won't blame you. I don't blame you.
Okay.
So I'll fly over to there.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it. You're done?
Yep.
John?
I'll
One
take
free
my-
movement point.
I'll take my free movement and move me towards the things. That, yep.
Yeah. Now, do you want to collect an ingredient before you move 4 or after you've moved 4?
I don't think I'll be able to collect an ingredient after I've moved.
Okay, so you get a mushroom?
A mushroom, thank you.
And then where are you going to move to?
There.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Healing the blind. Yeah.
Can one use a potion at any
No,
time?
that's the heal action.
Okay.
Have you got one of those potions?
No. I've got 2 blind potions. But that's okay because I've got remote.
You got remote. I forgot Hazel's go gadget arms.
That's a good ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say because I think Peters would take that spot potentially.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Depends what.
So that was D. E. Who matched?
Not me.
You two.
Yes.
So you can both move up if there was a broomstick icon on the right track,
Which there isn't.
which there isn't.
So we get all the suspicion without the
So
advantages.
you both gain a suspicion.
Suspicion.
And now, if your suspicion went up, so your suspicion didn't go up, so I'll skip you. Your suspicion did go up, but you are not in a region with an active witch hunter. And John, your suspicion went up, but you're not in a region with an active witch hunter. So first of all, one goes to here, and it's this one, because he's on the number 1. And then one goes to here, and it's this one, because he's on the number 2. But I did read, I read a line in the rulebook earlier this morning that said a witch hunter that has moved in this step doesn't move again. So I think that one moves to there, so I think that one moves to there. Right. That was H. Next.
Quick question. When does the trial happen? End of the
season.
End of the season.
So we've only got 2 actions left before the end of the first
That
season.
was my thinking. Is that I've not done anything on that.
When do the patients get refreshed?
At the start of the next season.
Season, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Right.
I
So
mean, things are looking good here. John's got lots of loyal citizens in here, so the chances are your things are going to get drawn out of the bag.
I'm also
More.
might do a plea.
Yeah.
Not this turn, next turn.
Next
Because
turn.
the doppelganger
Is good
card
for
gives
that.
me an extra doodah as
Yeah.
well.
Right, everybody choose a card. I think we know what you two are doing this turn. John's even playing his face up.
Oh, there we go.
It says face down, look.
Oh.
It says here.
Sorry.
It's the rules. Even though we know what you're doing.
Question, actually, not this turn.
Don't forget, you get your 1 free movement point before the action.
Or play the loot. Because you're not in eyeball trouble.
I'm not an eyeball trouble. I've mitigated it through this healing. So depending on who you're healing, I know you're doing purple.
You are quite far away from the witch hunter, though.
Yeah. It's worth a gamble, surely.
The witch hunter mechanism in this game I really like.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anything
It's interesting.
quite
isn't it?
like that before, where you're doing something suspicious
And it drives to
in an area, and then
brings
the
it towards
distance
you.
is
Yeah.
important and things like that. It works
if
really
I play
well.
the right card to advance on the right track,
Yeah,
do I have to? Does
doesn't
it
have to match.
Doesn't have to
It's
match.
literally move up 1 space. Everybody reveal your cards.
Okay.
Do
So
you
what have we got?
remember?
We have remember, we
Plea.
have plea,
Oh, you
and we have heal. So remember
you
goes
said you were going
first.
to be healing.
I'm going
well,
to
I
perform.
can't, can I? Because he's healed the 2
Oh, I thought, you've got the blue potions.
I've got 2
He said
parameters.
you were going
I
to
thought you were going to be healing. Apologies for that misdirection.
No, I actually realised.
You're still
actually
matched, though.
realised you couldn't. Oh, yes, that's cool.
So,
Don't worry,
free
not
movement.
really.
Do you want it?
Oh yeah, probably do.
So
Right.
now, which of those
I'm
cards?
doing my right because of Alana's ability, which allows me to do the whole thing. I'm assuming. Sorry, it allows me to do all of this, not
Yes.
the whole thing of that.
Which is the whole thing of that.
Which is the whole thing. Yeah, I did work that in my head. It just broke down mid sentence. So I'm going to do advance on the right track.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go that way, get another crystal, and then I can refresh a charm.
Is that your flappy wings?
That's my move
flappiness?
anywhere I like, which is the same as this potion. To be fair. But
Okay.
I thought we'd get that ready just in
So
case.
that's that done?
That's that done.
Right. Plea.
Sorry, can you remind me what Nicholas does?
Nicholas, whenever you collect, you may immediately brew a practical potion, but you don't get the 3 wisdom points for doing it.
Okay.
I think you might have forgotten that as well.
Yeah, never mind.
Next up.
So, plea. Put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. No.
Now, if you put them in here and there isn't a trial, they are going to go back to here at the end of the
Okay.
round. The trial chambers do clear at the end of each round,
Now, a citizen
except for the end of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
is any of these,
Any of those. These are all citizens.
and none of them are mine at the moment.
Correct.
But
But theirs are positive or good for us as well. So if I put one of theirs into there, that's good for us.
It's good for the person who's going to get
Well, it's
this
good for
fight.
them.
It depends. If you think John's going to get this,
Right.
you might want to stop him getting this
Put
by
angry
putting
fish
that in
there.
there. You might. I don't know.
So the person who gets it is the one with the most of their guys
In here.
Ah, right.
The tie break is the one with the fewest current witches, and the next tie break is the one who was in here first.
And so if I put neutrals or hostiles,
Yeah. So neutrals don't count; they add 0 to the trial. Hostiles are a -1.
and it's got to be end up positive.
It's got to end up positive for them to be freed.
Yeah.
And if
for a
they're
thumbs
free,
up.
they go to the person.
They go to the person who
So it's
have
most
the most-
likely
most in
John
here.
with the most in here, depending on
Yeah.
how it's seeded, of course, because they go into the bag, don't they, at
Yeah.
the end.
Now, we haven't fully explained
No,
this
no.
because there are points awarded based on what you've got in here.
Yeah.
But what I will mention is that the player who wins them, they get their citizens back to their supply. Everybody else's goes back there.
So ideally, I want to be playing that after I've got some of my guys in there, which I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not the ideal.
Or you
never mind.
or you seed
you
it with
put
bad
some
things and
hostiles
things.
in.
I'll go
Yeah.
for the
Let's
next
put a
one.
hostile. We'll just see what
Right.
happens.
So that's going in there.
And additionally, remove a hostile citizen from the crowd and score 2 wisdom, because I do match over there. So let's do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's
So
do that because I get 2
goes-
wisdom.
You
So
get
I
2 wisdom
Two
because you've matched with Septima.
2 points.
Here we go.
Where do we
Okay,
keep
nice.
those? Are they anywhere?
John?
Yeah, we just
Okay,
play them a bit.
I'm healing.
Yes.
Heal up to 2 adjacent patients. So I have 2 potions for
And Hazel allows you to heal one that's
blind
one away.
people.
Yep.
Okay. So and then Bertha, because I've healed.
Well, we'll do your healing first.
Okay.
So you move your blind patient tracker up 2 spaces.
Just go up
Okay.
the right track.
So the first one is advance up the right track.
Where do you want to go?
That one.
That way?
In the green.
No, he wants to be in blue.
Oh, I want to be in blue. You're
Needs to
right.
be in blue.
You're right.
And then
Because
the
of
second
that.
one is move up
Yeah.
and gain 1 ingredient. What you want?
The green frondy stuff.
The herbs.
Herbs. Yeah.
It's not herbs.
And then, because you healed 2 patients, Bertha's ability kicks in, and you're currently in the wind area, so you
Yeah.
can move 1. I guess you want to
Yes,
go here?
please. I'll have a,
Have a crystal.
I'll have a dark crystal.
Right.
Nicely done.
All actions resolved. Did you want to move 1 before you did that? Did you want to move 1 before you did yours?
I'm matching over here with Septima.
No, you're not. This is the active
I
token.
would have moved
Oh,
that.
sorry.
You're
Right,
you're
that's what's
matching with
next.
Peter anyway. You both played, so you can do both.
No.
No.
Peter played plea.
Oh, you look like a cross from me. Oh, it's
No,
different.
sorry. So I
So,
thought I was going to be able to.
Did you want
assist
to move 1 before doing the action? No, because if you did, you
Yeah,
wouldn't have been
yeah.
able to heal. Right,
That's
okay.
fine.
So step E, matching.
I don't think any of us did.
No, Peter matched
did.
with Septima.
Oh my word.
So you may advance to there.
Yep.
John, you didn't match. Right, so here, you got 2 suspicion. Now, something I haven't mentioned yet,
You've got to
but
get caught.
If you look at what happens if your suspicion goes above 8,
Straight to
yeah,
trial.
your leader immediately gets captured and put on trial.
Okay.
So that's that. G, who did something suspicious? Are you in an area, are you in a region with an active witch hunter?
No.
No? So nobody comes to get you, but that one moves to there. Done. End of round.
Healing people isn't suspicious.
No, that's good.
Ah, okay. All right.
Right, we are now in the last round of the first season.
Suspicious if we both do it at the same time.
I will announce from now on what Septima's token is.
Yeah,
That's
that-
okay. No, I now
that'd be
know
useful.
which one to look at.
It's the healing
not a problem. I wouldn't have done anything else anyway.
Right.
So it's chant or plea time, as far as I'm concerned.
It's definitely got to be plea, guys. Surely.
He plead.
Well,
Well, you don't have a suspicion of 3.
So you could actually heal
That's why I'm not going to chant.
and
What's
move
the
one
point?
to the hospital. And you could heal 2 blue patients in the hospital.
and I would go up here,
You
but I
would
wouldn't.
move up there, but you wouldn't get the bonus. I'm just saying you can if you wanted
Okay.
to. You might want to save your potions till...
And I don't get suspicion for healing.
You would, unfortunately, because Septima's healing is there.
Right.
So,
Are you chanting?
No.
That's an interesting mechanic.
Chanting would be a
with-
good
Yeah,
thing to
it
do
is,
to
yeah.
reduce
I really want to
suspicion.
do this
I'm
thing,
going
but
to
I
plea
don't
and
want
put
to
2 more
get
green
caught.
things in there over there.
Okay.
Because you put a red
We'll
one.
join this. It's good.
It would be good, but
it's a different
Do you wanna give me
designer
mushroom?
Yeah.
than
that?
other Mind Clash games.
for a mushroom.
But
rather.
it's very obviously a Mind Clash game.
Yeah, it's got that
It's
DNA
got the-
in there, hasn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, no.
Hazel is trying to bribe me,
Oh, we've got a...
or invite me to bribe her. If I give Hazel a mushroom,
I don't think that's in the rules.
Okay. I like mushrooms.
well, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, we've all chosen an action.
We have.
Yeah.
Step C, reveal cards.
It is a play. True to my
It's
word.
a plea.
Heal.
Right, okay.
No 5s left hanging. Sorry,
So,
musician. Oh, you plead as well.
no, he's healed.
Oh,
That's the discard pile.
So, step D, your action first. Do you want 1 movement point?
Do I want one movement point? I will actually. I'll go towards the pub. Put me one up there.
Okay, and now,
I put any
citizen
citizen.
from the crowd into a trial chamber.
Oh, from the crowd.
Okay,
That's
and then,
right.
because you matched, you can remove that to get to...
VPs
Two
or
wisdoms.
wisdoms.
I'm healing,
You're healing?
so I'm going to move 1 to there.
Yep. So you can
And
heal
then
2.
what's 2
you-
wisdoms?
It's the
Heal
bottom
2
action.
two
Yeah,
patients. Those go up, but I don't get the
Yeah.
benefit.
Just victory points.
Okay, so you've healed 2 blue patients from the hospital.
Congratulations.
Well done.
John,
Put a citizen from the crowd.
did you want a movement?
Is there any point being in the city?
Oh, sorry. Do I get to, because I matched? Didn't
Oh,
I?
you do. Yeah, you matched.
Put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. It's going to be a neutral.
Okay. Is there any point being in the city? when you've no
when
potions.
when the new patients
Not
come
unless
out.
you've got potions.
Okay, I will have next season. When the new patients come out
Mhm.
at the start of next season, do they go randomly or?
Ish.
Okay,
So we draw a patient.
yeah.
If it's got a gold banner, it goes there. If it's got a blue banner, it goes there. And then they go clockwise from there on matching coloured
In
banners.
which case, move me to this place, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
And now we resolve your action.
Put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber,
I'm going to assume
Yeah.
that.
and then doppelganger plea.
Yeah.
Also place a loyal citizen from your supply into
Trial chamber.
the other chamber. It says.
Okay. So it goes there, but then at the end of the round, that's going to go from
So
there
that's
to there.
that's pointless. So
Unless someone gets captured.
Well, it's getting an extra one in here, effectively.
I suppose also
Remember,
it's going
or-
back
or-
in there and
Yeah. It's going to be in there for
okay, I
next
was
season.
thinking it would
it's
be.
worth doing. I
Okay,
think.
all right, I'll pop that one.
Siege you for a later trial enter.
Okay, right. Matching. Who matched?
Me and John matched because we both did play.
You matched with the Septima. So you can move up on the right track onto a
plea.
plea space. You can move up the right track onto a heal space.
Do I get a card now?
Oh yeah, you get a charm card. Now, the charm card that you take has to be in the colour that you're in.
That's fine, because
So
I
you
want
want
that
to
one.
take that one or that one.
Yeah, I want
There we
that
go.
one.
And those go
Healing rain.
there.
Healing rain.
So you matched with Septima, which means you could move up, but only if it's the heal icon.
Yeah.
Which is not. Oh no, it is. It's there.
Yeah, so I can stack.
And then John, you can move up, but only if you move to the scales.
And it isn't.
Right.
So.
Okay. Suspicion. Yours goes up by 1.
Don't.
Yours goes up by 1. Yours goes up by 2.
Oh, it's
Right.
getting close.
Who did suspicious stuff?
I healed.
Everybody.
I did.
Everybody.
I
did a
healed, but I
bad thing.
matched, so does that...
Yeah, if your suspicion went up. So, first of all,
Yeah.
we do yours first.
So I'm on 1.
You
I am
are...
in-
No, you're in an
I'm in
area
a
without...
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Now we do you, Peter. And it's this one, so you have to roll. Roll that. Add it to the suspicion value.
So 7.
So 7.
It's got you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Been captured. So that goes in there.
It's all right. John's got
That's
someone
all right,
to
because
say.
I can
It's
get
gonna
you
get you
out.
out.
Exactly. Yeah,
but
but
points.
you'll
it's going to get
steal.
you out and you're going to get it.
Oh no.
Oh, you get the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But this one
Terrible.
might get you.
Huh?
This one.
Which-
You're in.
who-
You're in.
who?
You're in.
Who
Yeah.
might get me?
This one.
Okay.
He's on a roll.
There. Nah, you're
What's
all
your
right.
suspicion? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
No, doesn't
just
get you.
out of range.
And they don't move.
No,
There's
they don't
one
actually
that
move.
Okay.
Because
Right.
he gets Pete, comes
It's a
back,
condition.
dumps him.
Yeah. He has a search. He can't find anything.
Yeah.
I'm going back home.
Okay, and then H, you did something suspicious.
I did. So
There isn't one in your area,
He's
so we
coming
move
around.
that one to there.
Yeah.
Right. We're done. We have a trial. Well, we have 2
It's
trials.
very clever.
It's good, isn't it?
I seem to end up saying this whenever
That's a
I'm
good point.
in Paul's studio. It's a very clever
There is a rule
game.
that I forgot. Whenever you get your leader captured, suspicion goes down by 2. I did forget to mention that. Thank you. Right, so end of season. Any unhealed patients get angry. If
Oh,
they,
yeah,
if they
I
ever
forgot
get unhealed again, it will become an
Who
angry
didn't
citizen.
heal?
Next, we do the trial. So who's
Yeah.
got the bag?
The bag is here.
Right, okay. What we need to do is we need to add angry citizens to the bag. So you've got your suspicion marker is above 1 line, so we're adding 1 in.
Oh, no.
So yours is above 3 lines.
Albert's in trouble.
2 for John. You pass me another 3 for Peter.
3.
3 for there.
Yeah.
Plus all of these.
You got a good chance, though, potentially.
Right, are we ready? So
Oh, yeah.
we are currently at a plus 2.
one. Plus 2?
Oh no, plus 1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1 because the neutral citizens don't.
How many do we draw out?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so we have. Okay,
Angry.
so it's currently
0.
it's currently 0, which is bad.
Yeah.
They're going to be sent off.
So, yeah. Do we know what happens to them? Or is it we just assume it's not good news? It's not going to be
They
good.
go off to live on a farm.
Okay, good. Yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah,
It's
good,
not.
is it?
It's
No.
done. Albert is done for. Sorry, we tried Albert. We tried.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, Albert. Unfortunately,
Bye, Albert.
See ya. See ya. We're going to get rid of him. So what happens is all players gain 1 wisdom for each of their loyal citizens. That's in
We
there.
tried, didn't we?
So purple and green get 1 wisdom each.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. Now, is there another trial?
Yeah.
There is another trial. So we continue. Now we know all the red citizens have pretty much.
Oh, I
They had it
see.
in for Albert.
Yeah,
So I think I know how this one's going to go.
this is going to be all right.
Oh,
0.
0.
0.
still 0.
Minus 1.
So many hostile citizens.
0.
Oh, it might not actually.
It's mine.
Plus 1.
What's this one?
Oh,
Has anybody been
no!
counting?
It's got to be mine.
It's
Right?
got yours.
It's got to be mine.
0.
Oh, no.
Yours went on there.
Oh yeah. I
0.
forgot I moved to
0.
one earlier.
Gone.
Oh, it's got to be positive,
It's
isn't
only
it?
positive.
So Wilmot's gone as well.
Wilmot's gone as well. So
no,
many
it's just-
angry citizens.
Hmm.
Okay, and green gets 3 points. You tried.
I did.
You tried.
He was on your own
Now,
early.
If that hadn't have come out, you'd have got 6 points, 2 per citizen,
And the witch.
and you'd have got the witch, and those would have gone back to your supply.
Okay. Where'd they go now?
I believe they go back here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they go back here. These or go back over there.
Okay.
So then at the start of the round, we're going to have 3 of each. Back into there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that is both of the trials. Yeah, so loyal citizens from the chamber and the bag go into the crowd. So if there were any left in the bag, they would now go into the crowd.
Right.
So, charm cards. We're just going to put a new charm card on each one of these, just to cycle them round a little bit and reveal a new one. We move the season on. This arrives, and it goes on the lowest numbered thing. Action cards, you will get your action cards back.
Huzzah.
And that is the end of the first season.
This doesn't refresh.
That does not refresh.
Right.
Only via this icon ability, or when it says.
Septima tokens are also going to be reset. So I'm going to do this again. And then we do next season. So Peter, would you mind shuffling the patient tokens?
Assuming this moves on, does it?
Start playing moves on.
To
Yeah.
Peter.
Put that there.
Enjoy the crystal, look after it. It's brought me good luck.
Okay, I've shuffled those.
Right.
Turn them all over, do I?
So turn the first one over. So that's blue, so it's going to go on here. Next one, blue, so it goes here. Yellow goes here. And yellow goes there. Is that 5? That's 5. Yeah. So they are the patients for this
So
season.
we've got a total of 5. Yeah.
Total of 5. Yeah. The witch. The next witch to be on trial is Eustace. And we need, the 3 neutral citizens and the 3 angry citizens. They arrive in here. Septima tokens I've done. So in the first round of season 2, it is the plea action which is available. Right. Any questions about anything?
I think it
We're all
makes
good.
sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Off we go then. Choose a card
One can heal at any time.
when you play the heal card.
So no is the answer.
Healing potion is a remedy potion, right?
Yes.
It says a healing
Yes.
potion. So
Yeah,
I was
that's
checking
obviously
it's
old text on a card.
Yeah.
But that should be remedy potion.
fine. That's what I thought it would be. What are you chaps thinking about?
I'm thinking about brewing.
Are you?
Yeah, me too.
Alright, I'm going to leave you to your devices then, I think.
I'll be what do you call it? Chanting at some point as well.
Gotta get that
Yeah,
social
you're gonna
out.
have to, you both will need to do that.
I think I'm going to need to do some chanting.
Okay.
Yep.
So, reveal cards. What have we got?
Brewing.
Brewing,
Collect.
collecting. Okay, so Peter first. Move 1 space if you want to, and
No.
then brew.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
And this, what does this allow me to do?
So
Oh,
that's
this is
the
the hospital, isn't it? Yeah, got that. Right. So let's have a one of the potions that does healing paralysis.
A paralysis
so I need
remedy potion.
some of that and some of that
Yep.
for a paralysis potion. That's 1 out of 3. I need a plague remedy, which is a mushroom and some herbs.
Who goes first? Next go.
It's
with
Peter
the
for the whole of
Oh,
this season.
Yeah.
Falls.
And
But remember, the patients, you can both heal them in the same
Yeah, they don't
round.
instantly go. So it's just
I
as
was
you
only
get there.
removing them instantly because I knew nobody else was healing them.
Yeah.
and there's an extra in the hospital.
There's an infinite number of
An
patients.
infinite
in the
number of
hospital.
patients, so I can have
any type.
any
But
type
remember,
of
the
these.
heal action is only healed 2 patients.
Is there not a bonus one?
No.
Oh, right, okay. So, in that case, I just want to guess what I think is going to be useful
Or brew
next time.
one of the other potions.
Yeah, let's just have another paralysis, I think. So
Okay.
some of that. Oh, I haven't got any more herbs.
Don't forget, you've matched with your brew card, which means you can swap one ingredient for another one effectively.
Ah, that's useful. So I can do that
Mhm.
and have a paralysis remedy.
Another blue one.
Another one of those.
Okay. John, you get to brew 3 potions.
Okay, I'll take my movement first,
Right.
please. Could you move me towards the angry man?
The angry patient.
You're going to sort him out before he kicks right off. Or
Right.
basically dies. And then
So-
someone
Yeah,
else
yeah,
kicks
yeah.
right off
So
because
yeah.
I'm going to get a plague remedy.
it's one of those.
Thank you. And a paralysis remedy by swapping out this for a frond and then using this as a skull.
Yeah.
So now your guys are going heavy on that. I'm going to pivot, I think.
That's it.
Okay. So you're collecting. Do you want your free movement?
Do I want my free movement? I was going to use my wispy wings of wind again because I want to collect in the right place. You see.
It's not a great place to collect in, is it? where you
No,
are?
that's the point. So I'm now thinking, because these chaps are healing left, right and centre on paralysis and plague, I might have to pivot what I'm going to collect. But the Lunar, I can only collect Lunar ingredients, which are mushrooms and...
There's a great place. It's all of that.
And then that way I get that, don't I?
Yeah, the crystals.
Yeah,
are.
let's do that.
So it's
So I get crystal.
2 of those, 1 of those, and the crystal. And you didn't match, but
No,
there was nothing else to
that's
collect anyway.
fine.
I'm
Right,
going to be chanting at any point.
actions have been done.
I think I'm going to heal next and then chat.
Who matched? You two.
These both did, yeah.
So Peter, you can advance if the space you're advancing to is the brew. No.
Oh, it's a brew,
John,
isn't it?
yours is the same.
Oh, unlucky chaps.
Your suspicions both go up by 1. Try to sound at least a bit
Oh, no,
sincere.
sorry. I feel bad for you.
Suspicion went up by 1. Right, now, because your suspicion went up, Peter,
Chasing you down.
you need to roll.
What was it, 6?
6 minus 1 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, Nicholas has been caught.
What happens when I run out of...
If you get caught again, you lose 3 points.
all right.
Ouch.
So this is now representing
I could end up negative.
the cleaner of the witch coven who's wandering around doing stuff.
Yeah. He's definitely getting a pay rise next year, isn't he?
John, you are in an area with an active witch hunter. 0, 5,
probably
1,
caught.
2, 3, 4. No,
Just out of range
just out
again.
of range.
He's going to go into town and decided against it.
Okay, so H doesn't apply. No.
No,
So
just
you're
they've
still playing,
acted.
but you don't have the bonuses of extra wishes.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Right, A. Off we go.
And also, I'm not...
What's that? Rain?
It
I'm
is
not going
the
to score anything
music.
for the...
chant.
Chant.
Oh, we're here.
Chant. We are now there, and it is now B. Choose cards.
And what's coming after chant?
Remember.
I do love this board because the sequence of your actions to move up and trying to program them in the right order is interesting. It's an interesting decision space.
So yeah, this is the board you do not use with the basic game.
I can understand why now. Now I've played
What
it.
does that mean?
That is get a charm card from the coloured area that you're currently in.
Tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's a lot of people on trial. Getting on some of that action. That's what I'm thinking.
I think John's going to do well this round.
Yeah.
It
We
all
need-
depends.
Contest John.
The problem last time is because people's suspicions were so high, there were so many angry citizens.
Yep.
Right. Reveal cards.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
I wanted to match with Septima,
So a chant.
Yep.
but I could lose me. No, I'll stick with what I was doing.
Okay. Reveal cards. So Peter, you're healing first. Do you want to move?
no.
Okay. Which 2 things do you want to heal?
These 2.
Okay. Right. So you move up the green marker, which adds a loyal citizen to
Ooh,
here,
my first one.
and you move the blue marker up, which gets you 2 crystals.
Ooh. That's worth
There
having.
you go. Right. So these 2 have been healed, but because you matched with John, you get to do the bottom bit as well.
Put a citizen from the crowd into a trial channel. That's probably going to be him, isn't it?
You can put him into here or here.
Depends on what ability you want.
Yeah.
That's essentially your decision.
What does that one do?
This is whenever you play the recruit action, you can spend up to 2 herbs, and each herb you spend allows you to get
Citizen.
an extra citizen in.
Oh, let's do that.
Okay.
Sorry, Nicholas.
Eustace, that's cool.
Okay, so that's that done. John.
Heal up to 2 patients.
Yep.
I will heal a plague and a paralyze using Hazel's thing to be 2
Are you
away.
healing this
Yeah.
plague one? So you're healing that one and that one.
No, the other one.
That one and that one?
No.
That one and that one.
Yeah.
That one and that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Done.
So you move the green marker and the blue marker. Green marker gets you a citizen into the crowd,
Jesus, calm down with that.
and the blue marker reduces your suspicion by 1.
And put a citizen into the crowd, from the crowd into a trial chamber.
Yeah.
That's my match. So green one, obviously.
All done. So these 4 are healed.
What happens to him?
That just goes. That was just representing that that patient was angry because he hadn't been healed.
Was there something about moving up here?
There will be,
Okay, so
which is now here. So if you matched, which you did, you can move up to a plus space if there is one.
I forgot I don't move up unless I'm
and
mad.
I guess you're doing the same.
Okay.
oh, sorry, I healed 2 people as well.
So you would have gone up first.
So I move up the blue first.
Okay,
Then you won't go up any
which
further
means you
anyway.
wouldn't then go up further.
Either or, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's not that one. Okay.
So what you could do is have your Berta's movement to here and get the crystal.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
So the Berta's movement goes to there to get the crystal,
Yeah.
and then you don't get the matching thing, and then that goes to there.
So you both get a charm.
Yeah, you both gain a charm.
Okay.
But Pete, you gain either the Cloak of Charisma or the Guidance of Hermes, and John, you gain either the Ethereal Song or the Feast of Gods.
And you only get to do this once, and then it's tapped.
Yeah, but it will come back here.
Okay.
Before or after your action, so it doesn't matter what card I'm doing
Correct.
to do this, right? Okay.
Yeah. You didn't match, so no movement
I didn't.
there.
I didn't
we've
actually
not,
do my action.
We've not even done your action.
So I'll just put it in. Done.
Okay.
Simple.
F, Suspicion. Yours goes up by 1. John, yours goes up by 1. Okay. Witch Hunter's out again. Pete.
Before or after my action, can I do this now?
No, because your action is in step D,
Okay.
and you got that card in
Okay.
step E.
Yep, that's fine.
So unfortunately, Pete, you're rolling again. It's a 0. Your suspicion is 7. So yes, he's got you again, and because you currently don't have any there, you lose 3 points. I'm going to say you can't go negative.
You can't go negative.
So we will need to add that into the rule book. But yeah,
So in that case, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
from now on. If I get got, it doesn't matter.
not at all. John,
You're reckless endangerment. Right.
you're having to roll because of this one. It's a
+1.
It's a +1
It
onto
does get
5
me,
is a
I
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other one, your leader.
I thought it wasn't the
No,
leader.
it's the leader who gets captured, and then the
And
apprentice
she
becomes the
shuffles
new
up.
leader. And that goes under.
So she'll be on trial
Nicholas.
next
They'll
season.
be on trial next season.
Oh, where's... go, gadget hands.
She's gone.
Nightmare.
She's gone.
Right. Wow. Okay,
all kicked enough
anybody
now.
doing any suspicious stuff where there wasn't a witch hunter?
I think
No.
both of them have been nobbled,
Okay.
haven't they? So
We move on. We move
Yeah.
back to here. We get rid of that. The remember action is Septima's chosen action. And off we go. Choose cards. It flows quite quick. Once you get past the initial learning curve, I
Yep.
think it does flow quite quick.
it's fun. It's definitely fun.
It's interesting because you've got rid of most of the patients off the board already.
Yes, thanks, guys.
Well, I think I'm going to be doing some chanting. I don't know about you, but we'll
Now I'm thinking, is that the
Doing
most
some
efficient
matching.
thing for me to do?
get that guitar out.
So I could do one of them. Do another one.
I think I need.
That might make sense. What are you guys thinking of doing?
I'll need Jimmy Page to help me
I
out.
think
Are you chanting here?
How many more turns have we got?
in the whole game,
No, in this...
3.
3 more.
We're currently here.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to... If I chant, move and collect...
Yeah, we forgot to move it down by 2 again.
Okay.
And yours should have gone down by 2. Every time
Yeah.
a thing gets captured, it goes down by 2.
Which again thematically makes sense because they've caught you.
Yeah, they've caught you.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question, John?
I think he's trying to
And
sequence his action.
Chant, move, collect is what I'm thinking.
Right, okay.
Right.
Basically, you guys are not synergising with what I want to do at all.
well, that's because you're
I know.
squeaky clean over
Yeah.
there.
I'm too busy being burned,
Chant. I'm going to chant.
burned at the stake.
What
I
are
know,
you
I know.
wanting to do, JP?
Anything else?
Okay.
Brew, ideally, but no one
No,
seems to
I
want
haven't
to brew.
got any stuff.
No.
Why have I got these? These should have gone back.
Because you didn't spend them. Did you spend yours as well when you healed?
I should have done.
Yeah, we didn't spend the potions.
You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do that.
It's going to do that.
I'm going to go a bit.
Reveal cards.
Chant.
We have a chant there. What you got, Pete?
A chant.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you like a movement?
What do I want to be? I don't know really. Heading towards. So the pub allows me to put my guys in.
When you do the recruit action, you get extra people in here.
Okay. Well, let's just kind of start wandering over in that direction.
Okay. And then you reduce your suspicion
Well, mind
by
you, I've got. Oh, yeah. Okay.
1, and then another 1 because you matched with John.
Okay.
John, very similar for you. You get a movement point, and then your suspicion goes down by 2.
Yeah, I think I did just move it down. Could you move me towards over here again? Yeah.
And JP, you're remembering.
Yeah, I'm going to move first.
Yeah.
Just going to move in, and I'm going to remember my recruit. Because of Alana, I get to do
You
the
get to
whole
do both,
card. So
which is 2 in there.
let's try and match
Nice.
John a little bit in
Is
here.
this after my action?
Yes.
Just gone, yeah.
So I'm going to play my ethereal song before or after your action. Lower your suspicion by 2. You may spend 1 crystal once to repeat this effect.
Nice.
So you're actually going down by 4.
I'm now at -1.
You're squeakier than squeaky.
Yeah. So yeah, all the actions have been done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Anybody who
Yeah.
matched
Yes.
can go up on the track. So that can go up to there. You get the crystal. That also goes up to there, and you also get the crystal. So you get 1 from the supply.
So because I did the remember, I can't, right? And I know I matched technically for her ability.
You actually matched Septima.
Oh. So I can't go up here.
You can't go up there, but unfortunately your suspicion is going to go up by 2. So you 2 matched, but you matched with the chant card, so your suspicion
I
doesn't
need
go
to
up,
keep
but
my eye
yours
on
does
Septima.
go up.
I didn't know.
Right. Whose suspicion went up?
Me.
But you're not in an area with an active witch hunter,
He comes across.
so that one moves to there. Right, done. The next Septima token is the right action.
Yeah.
2 actions left this season.
Anyone want a chant?
You're so
that's
last
the
year.
thing.
know.
If
I'm
they
so
remember-
So last round.
If Pete remembers the chant, it counts as him playing the remember card, not the chant
Yeah,
card.
exactly, yeah.
So-
So it's pointless.
But yeah,
No one's recruited yet, have they?
JP
I
has.
did. I've just
And-
I did
and
it
then-
and I remembered it.
And
so
then
I
he
did it
remembered
twice.
it and did it again. That's what all these are.
That's why I'm trying to contest you in this trial later, because I think you're going to walk it.
I'm going to be moving this turn. If anyone would like to move.
No. Although I probably should get out of the way of that witch hunter before I get captured. But
Well, if you're not doing anything that puts your suspicion up, then you're okay.
that's true.
Just don't match
It's
with another
when
player.
you match, isn't it? Yeah.
I think I'll move as well. Actually, well, there's so many different things I want to do, and they usually turn out to be the wrong thing for various reasons.
What's gone wrong for you? Really?
I'm stuck here now.
Well,
I feel
apart
like
from
I'm gonna-
everything,
Too much.
Apart from not having any witches or points.
I don't have any witches. I don't have any points.
You don't have any loyal citizens, so you're not going to be able to get.
I don't have any
of
loyal
these
citizens.
witches.
So every time I try to do something, I always seem to have triggered some negative thing that's worse than what it was I was trying to do.
This is the very, very obscure no witches, no points strategy. Which
Is there the invert all gaming rules card somewhere so that who has least points wins?
I don't want to do that. She's going to match.
but it has highlighted the importance of matching too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do it too much, you're going to get punished for it.
Yeah.
But you need to do a lot of matching for efficiency.
All right.
So-
Well, in that case, my strategy from now on has been to try not to match with anybody at all ever, and see if that makes an uptick to my stick with
Stick with the original plan. Stick with the plan.
Let's do that.
Everybody got a card?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, reveal cards.
Through.
Move.
Recruit.
Okay, so recruit first, 1 free movement point, and then you get to recruit.
All right. Well, let's just head that way.
Okay, so you Add a loyal citizen to the crowd.
Yeah, well, we
Nice.
need some.
There you go. John. One movement point.
Yeah, I'll move towards the 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Move up to
4 movement points.
So where's the best place there? Is there a place with the
What, you want
where I
scores and
first
carrots?
collected right at the start of the game? I think
down here, wasn't it?
Yeah, but am I in that Witchfinder zone then?
Yes. But your suspicion's not going up this turn.
And I'm a -1.
Yeah.
You'll be 2 away, but if you're not arousing suspicion, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Collecting stuff isn't suspicious.
No.
No.
So you're
Not
moving
if you're the
forward.
only one.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you didn't match, so you don't get to do the other bit. Okay.
I'll move into town, just 1,
You move it towards there.
and then I'm going to brew a
3 potions.
plague, a paralysis, and these can be wild, right?
Yep.
Trouble is, I don't know what's going on.
It's always 3 points for a practical potion.
Yeah, it might not
If
be
you
a bad
wanted one of
shout,
those.
actually.
Can you remind me? Is it only if you're matched?
I'll
that
do
it's
calming.
suspicious?
Yes. Your suspicion goes up if you match.
Can I have 3
So-
points for my calming potion, please?
I'll give you 5.
And
Take 2
I
away.
want to get one of those. And one of those.
So sorry. To be clear, collecting stuff won't trigger the Witchfinder to come and look for me.
So if you match, then it's suspicious, and that
Then-
will trigger the
okay.
witch hunter.
So because you're the only one who collected, it's not
Yes.
suspicious.
Whatever action it is, if you're doing the same action as somebody else,
Understand.
that's suspicious.
Understand.
Okay, so everybody's done all of their actions. Step E, anybody matched.
Yes.
No.
No, but I can play that, which means that I gain the lower additional ability.
That should have happened here. I'll let you change it. I'll let you
On
undo
your
it if
action.
you want. But that doesn't count as a match for any of this.
Sorry, I thought I know when to play it.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
So I get an
it is
extra.
receive the collective bonus of the action,
Yep.
even if it didn't match.
Okay.
So nobody actually matched. So we don't do that,
No.
which means we don't do
Don't
that, which means nobody's suspicion went up, which means that doesn't happen. So we go back to here.
Okay.
It is now round 5 of season 2, and the active Septima token is move. Play your cards.
So right now, what's going to be collected from where I am, Paul?
The lunar ingredients are herbs and skulls. So
Herb?
that's a herb.
Yeah. I don't have a skull. Right?
No.
And I will get a crystal.
You get a crystal as well.
So that's it.
Yeah.
That's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, was you planning to collect now? Because that movement that you did could have
Yes.
ended there instead.
Okay, well, I could have ended there.
Or there. Yeah, you want to go up there?
But actually, leave it.
Yeah,
That
'cause
gives
now-
me a
now you
herb
can
and a
move
skull,
one,
does it?
And
Okay.
you can get all of that. Well, not all of that, but you get the herb,
yeah.
and the skull.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a minute. Yeah.
Okay, everybody play the card.
Yep.
Reveal cards.
Right.
Play,
Collect.
collect, and right. Nobody's matching. Right, Pete, 1 movement point, and then you get to do the plea action.
Let's. Head vaguely in this direction.
Okay, and the plea action is put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. Done. You didn't match, so you don't get to do the bottom bit. John, 1 movement.
You've put me on the space where I want to be anyway,
Here?
haven't you? Yeah. So no. I'm
No,
not.
that's not good because of that.
Okay.
That's a better
Okay.
space.
Go ahead then.
So you collect all lunar ingredients.
Yeah.
Which is the herb, and the skull.
Okay.
But you didn't match, so you don't get the other one. There you go. And JP,
So I'm going to move towards the patient.
so you move
I'm
towards
not going to
the
heal it, but I'll just get in there. Advance on the right track, so I might as well go here.
of the crystal.
And I'm going to do this, Healing Rain, spend a potion.
That's when you do the heal action.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So when you heal, I can do basically spend
Yes.
another potion to go up.
Yeah.
Ignore that, and I'll bang those.
You
for
don't
later.
get to do the secondary ability.
No.
So
Do I go up on this because I've got a
only
column?
if you matched.
Okay.
So nobody matched.
And you go up because it's the right action.
So nobody matched. So no suspicion. So none of that. Done.
Yeah.
It goes quick if nobody matches. You were matching a lot at the start. So we have the end of
It's the end
the
of the
second
season,
season.
isn't it? Yeah. Halfway there.
Oh,
Unhealed patience.
not one more go?
I think everybody's had
It's
5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that patient gets angry. Trial. Okay, so we're going to add in the crowd. It is a busy crowd. All of this is going to go in the bag. How many angry citizens are we adding into the bag?
We are adding 2
So
for me.
Pass me 2.
None for me, sir.
None.
2, was it?
2,
For
yeah.
me.
So unfortunately.
Okay. Are we ready? So the trial of Eustace. So it's currently +3. +2. +1. The angry people are coming out.
There's the purples.
Oh. But there's
Used-
not that many angry people in there, is there? Well, there might be.
I'll put 2 in.
There's a lot of things still in this bag.
Yeah.
0
+1.
+1.
+1. So it's all on this one.
But in fact, you got less witches. Actually,
Yeah.
Eustace is freed. Okay.
You get it.
So
You
what
get
happens
Eustace.
is all players get 2 points for each one that's in there. Okay. So Pete, you got 4 points.
Whoa, I'm positive again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 for you. 2 for you.
Yep. Thank you.
Then the player with the most in here gets it.
Hey, you got
you
a
go.
witch again.
I've got a
And
wish.
you get those back,
All the risk going to
whereas everybody else's goes back there.
Okay.
For another day.
And those go.
Nicholas. So it's +2. +3. Still +3. Still +3.
Right, so they're definitely staying out of prison.
+4.
It's just who's getting. Probably you, John. Yeah.
+5.
Finally.
+5. Right.
+4.
+4. So
6 points.
it's 2 points each for everybody. So you get 6.
Is there a 5-point token?
There is.
A moon.
There's a 6. 2
2 for me.
Sorry, you just... Oh,
and
okay.
2.
Thank you.
And then these go back to your supply, but you get Nicholas. Now, there is another rule that I haven't mentioned. At the end of each season, you can rearrange your witches. It is mainly if you've got 3 or more, you can then choose which 2
I'm going to rearrange mine.
abilities you've got.
So they-
What,
Yeah.
so what does this do? This
Whenever you
collect.
collect,
Yeah.
you may immediately brew 1 practical potion, but you don't get the 3 wisdom.
And
from
the
it.
significance of rearranging is it's the one with the gold outline, your leader, is the one that's
one
going to
with-
get nicked.
So if you really like that ability
Give me 10.
and you're leaning into it, you want to
Swap them
maybe
over.
protect it.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
So we've done both the trials. I'm just going to put 3 and 3 in there because we do that at the start of the season. And is there anything left in the bag?
Bunch of stuff. And they all go back in the crowd, do they? Oh, I see.
I think that's right. Let me just check.
Yeah, it makes sense
Let me
because
just check.
I've invested to put
Return
stuff in
all
there.
remaining loyal citizens from the chamber and bag to the crown. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it means my investment's not lost because I can.
Yeah.
decrease
Charm
it.
cards. Cycle the charm cards down. Everybody gets their action cards back. We advance to
Not them.
spring.
I'm pretty sure I saw something where I recover one.
There.
Ah, here. Okay.
One more. If we match up,
start player
John,
marker
we could both do
goes
it.
round. And set up for the next round. So I'll do the Septima tokens. Pete, would you mind shuffling the patience?
Come on, let's get some good patience in.
And we draw 4 of them. So first one is gold, which goes there.
Gold.
Gold,
Which
so
goes
clockwise from that one, yep, so that goes there.
Blue.
Blue will be there.
Yeah.
No, it goes clockwise from that one.
Okay. And another one. Blue.
There we go. Right. So Septima's active token is brew, and the next token is move. What else did we do at the start of the movement? The witch on trial is Dragomir. Dragomir is the witch on trial.
He looks sinister, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got an axe.
Lizzie Borden with an
We've done the patience, we've done the witch, 3 of each type of citizen in there. We've done the Septima tokens.
Septima's brew.
We're good to go. Halfway through the game.
So what, guys, what are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that since I'm outside the town, I'm going to be doing some more collecting.
Yeah.
I've got negative eyes on me. At
Pretty
the moment,
good on that,
so,
aren't you?
Yeah.
What about you, Pete?
I need to do some brewing, I think. I need to get some more potions.
Okay, so we're all doing different
My
things.
suspicion is
At this
going to go up,
point,
but
halfway through the game, just have a look at your end of game scoring
Yeah,
card.
I've just done this.
If there are any of those that you want me to explain, now is the time, because I think you've got time to try and achieve them.
Could you explain all of them?
Yes.
Right, so the first one is...
First one is have a
Do you want
crystal.
to pop it on the
I'll
thing?
pop it on the thing.
First one's have a crystal for 5 victory points.
So, yeah, first one is if you've got a crystal, 5 points. This one is if you've got 3 of your loyal citizens either in the bag or the trial area or anything like that.
So one more.
3 at the end of the game,
Yeah.
10 points. Have 3 potions, any 3 potions.
Yeah.
And this one is have healed 5 patients during the game.
How would I know?
Your patient trackers.
Tracker.
Of course.
Now, remember, in order to score all 4, you've got to have 4 witches. You currently have 2 witches, so you would score the best 2.
I understand.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
with this, when I recruit, I
Yep.
can spend 2 herbs to get an extra 1.
You can
Can I
spend a
use 2
herb
crystals?
to get an extra 1.
No spend.
Can I
twice.
use crystals instead?
Yes. You can always use crystals as if it was a herb,
Okay.
as if it was an ingredient.
So you're collecting,
Honest, Governor.
honest governor, and you're brewing.
No, I think I'm going to recruit.
You're recruiting.
And Septima's token is brew.
Okay, let's get on with this. I think. Yeah, that's probably more efficient.
Okay,
Yeah.
reveal cards.
Heal.
I'm doing my normal role of the village idiot.
Right.
Sorry. Only if you matched, you come up here. Right?
Correct.
Unless you played.
Unless you play the right
Ritual,
card, which
right.
allows you to advance up. So, reveal cards. What action have you got?
Collect.
Collect, so collect, heal, and
Man of his
recruit.
word. I have to say.
So, 1 movement point, and then collect.
As far as you know.
Do you want to move?
So, what am I going to be collecting?
You'd get a herb, and that's it.
And if I move,
Depends where you move to.
herb and a
sure.
mushroom.
So, could you move me to the place where I'm going to collect the most, please, Paul?
Well,
I've got-
that's 2 herbs.
Sorry, the challenge is I've got glare.
Yeah, that's a herb and a mushroom.
That's it.
That's your choice.
Yeah, because they are the only lunar ingredients, and you didn't match.
Unless
Okay.
you got away with whizzing around the board.
Okay, which I don't. So I'll do a herb and a mushroom. Please.
Yep. So herb and a mushroom. There you go.
Thank you.
And that's you done. So heal.
Yeah, I'm going to spend
Do
my
you want to move one?
my super.
Oh, he's going to fly.
Yeah.
Where are you going to?
Put me in between. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And then basically green and blue.
Green and blue. So
So-
heal those 2.
Yeah. So
Okay.
my green.
You're not healing this turn, are you? So I'll get
So
rid of them.
green goes up, allows me to. I'm assuming that's a recruit.
Green goes
citizen
up, and there's
into.
into
Yeah.
there. And blue goes up.
I get
You get 2 crystals.
2 crystals.
Nice. You just got to heal some blind people.
I know that's something I need to work on.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Okay.
So I'm happy with that.
So that's our healing done. And your action, do you want to move?
Let's go there.
Okay. And then recruit. So a loyal citizen in there.
I don't think I'm matched with anybody, do I?
No,
No,
But
you didn't.
I have Brother Eustace,
Yep.
so I can use 2 crystals
As if they were herbs.
Put
and
more dudes in. Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
Add 2 more in there.
You really want some more witches?
Yeah.
To be fair, you did lose a few, didn't you?
There you go. Lots of loyal citizens.
They've been lynched.
Right, everybody's done their actions?
Yep.
Did anybody match?
No matches.
So none of that, none of that,
No.
none of that, and none of that.
Next
Nice.
round.
Next round. The active Septima token is movement, and the next one is right.
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking I'm going to match with Septima and move.
What about you, Pete?
I'm going to
Actually-
try not to match with anybody.
Before it goes wrong again, yeah.
I'm going to try and get some people in to get a witch acquitted.
So you're recruiting, are you?
Yeah. No, pleading.
Pleading.
Pleading. Special pleading.
Okay, cards all played.
Yeah.
Reveal cards.
Play.
We have move, plea, and plead. So, John, 1 free movement point first,
Yep.
then your move action.
Yep. So can you move 5 towards me so that I'm between the angry patient and the plague patient?
There.
Here. Yeah.
Now, because you matched Septima, you can collect 1 ingredient before your 4 movement points, or after your 4 movement
It's the
points.
same ingredient, really. It's blueberry, I think.
Well, no, it could be a mushroom. So you've got 1 movement point before the action, which is there.
Yep. So I've already
So
I've already got a plague remedy.
So you could collect a mushroom.
Yeah, which needs a mushroom. I've got that one.
Then you've got the 4 movement points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Yeah.
then you can collect the berry after the movement.
Which gives, is that the blindness one?
I'm not sure.
Yes, it is. But yeah, perfect.
Okay. So you've done your action.
Yeah.
You did the matching.
Yeah,
You got the bonus.
yeah.
You're all done. Your action.
I'm pleading, so put a member of Doofy Doofy into there. Now, that is if we're successful with the trial.
Yes, you can reduce your citizen by your suspicion
When
by 1.
collecting,
Is it for every one of yours
you
in?
can
Or just the one?
brew a potion
You know what?
Think of the check.
I
Instantaneously.
think that might be
instantaneously, yeah. But not
Yeah, as long as you've got at least one.
only
and me and Peter have matched, so
only
we
one
have
of these
2
types
wisdom.
of potions.
Okay, I didn't want to do
But
that
you
this
don't get the bonus for you don't get the victory points for doing
time.
it.
Thank you.
So if you can send me a 5, Paul, I'll give you
Right, do a
3
5.
back.
There you go. Right, so Pete, your plea action.
Now, what's going to be in the bag?
All of this.
All of that plus guys, according
Plus
to
angry people
angry
based
people.
on-
2's coming in for
suspicion
me
levels.
at the minute.
So 2 for me at the moment. So there's going to be 4 extra angries in there.
Yeah.
That's not going to be for a while.
But you're going to remove one of these now.
So you're
It's not
currently
played.
+4 in that. With the 4 extra angries, you're +4 in there at the
Okay,
moment.
well let's go here.
And you match, so you can do the bottom bit if you want.
Yeah,
Take
I will
him out.
chuck him
2
out.
points.
2 points.
Get him ejected by security.
Get him out the pub.
Here you go.
Rand, rave.
Okay, so we have some matching.
Yeah, me and Peter have
So
matched.
no matching. Yeah, no, you did match.
I did match.
You did match.
Septima.
So you get to move up if there's a broom symbol
No, there
next.
isn't.
You get to move up if there was that symbol.
Assuming he would get the same.
And you get the same if you moved up to the same space.
Yes.
Will you get the crystal as well?
Yeah.
There you go.
And you've both moved here. So you have to spend an ingredient to move to this area.
I don't, because
You
of
don't?
Randall. Good old Randall.
But you do get to refresh one of your charms.
Well, I haven't used any of them, so
Okay,
I could have used that one, I
could have
suppose.
used that one. Yeah.
I haven't got a practical potion, so I couldn't. And I didn't match with Septima, so I couldn't lower my suspicion. So no,
Okay.
I just that's wasted.
Okay.
Are you practically perfect in every way?
So next, anybody who matched, suspicion goes up. So John, your suspicion goes up by 2
2.
because you matched with Septima.
She's very.
And you 2, suspicion
yeah.
goes up by 1.
And at 1.
Right. So now everybody's suspicion went up. So John will do yours first.
So
Are
glad
you-
I'm in town.
Are you in an area with an active witch hunter? Yes. Roll the dice.
Ah, you'll be alright.
Rooking
And you've rolled a +7.
plus
oh no.
1. Plus 1.
Yeah. That lucky
So
plus
I'm
13.
2.
2. Can't get you. Right.
Aha.
Next.
So I am 4. Plus 2, 6.
6.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotcha.
And I thought I was going to be safe.
Wow. Oh no. There's a lot of being
Let's
caught in
talk
this
about
game.
safe.
Baby.
Pete, you did a suspicious action,
I matched, didn't I?
and you did match.
Oh dear.
0 onto 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will speak to Mindclash after this game and say, is this unusual? Because in the game that I played of this yesterday, this didn't happen.
Whatever.
No, one person got caught once, I think.
Maybe we're just being a bit too liberal. I don't know.
I think there's been a lot of matching.
Yeah, the first 2 rounds were matching all over the place.
Yeah.
So I think that's...
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of...
that's not good.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all done with that. Next round.
Yeah.
The active Septima token is right. And the next one is recruit. Okay, choose cards. But what's interesting is because you've all gone with loads of things in here, both of these two are going to be freed.
Yeah.
And you're going to get them back. But yeah,
it's the combination of the fact your powers are going, and then you might get different ones. And
yeah,
I like that. It's quite cool.
Hazel's really cool. She's my favourite.
She's your favourite.
Yeah.
To win her back. Win her affections. Right, what are we doing?
Choosing cards.
Brewing.
Your brewski. What's the lunar ingredients? Parsnips
Lunar
and
ingredients
berries.
are, yeah.
Actually,
What happens there?
So if you brew when you're next to the market, before you brew, you can swap 3 ingredients for any other ingredients. Basically have whatever you want. Right, reveal cards.
Collect.
Brew.
Brew first. Do you want a free movement point?
Yes. I'd like to move it next to the thing.
Okay, and now you get to exchange 3 ingredients for any other ingredients.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I do need to, but
Okay.
it was just interesting to find out what it was. So we've got a plagueist, haven't we, next to me? So I'll have a plague remedy.
Okay.
And we have a pink one. What's the pink one?
Blind.
Blindness. So I will have a root.
So you're using the market to swap that for
Yeah.
a root, and
Yeah.
then use the root
Yeah.
and the berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Create a blindness.
Just thinking about a practical potion.
Yeah, I haven't done one of
perfect.
these yet. Right.
So you don't need to use the crystal if you don't want, because you could have used the market more.
Yeah, okay. In which case I will...
Ooh. He's going to make a love potion.
I'm going to make a
Yep.
love potion.
You are. You
Just
just got
'cause-
all 3.
Just because
Nobody's done that yet.
one yet.
3 points for that.
Eh?
You always
For the
get
love.
3 points if you craft
Any of these
a
bomb
practical potion.
Which one's a love potion?
Love is this
That
one. Yeah.
Nice.
Right, nice. So that's the brewing done.
Yeah.
Your action,
So
move one
I'm
and then
gonna
collect.
Wings of Wind.
Okay, where is he going to go to?
Well, because the lunar ingredients are the parsnippy things and the berries.
Yep.
It's probably going to be...
There's a good space there, isn't there?
that would be best, probably. You think?
2 parsnips and a berry, 2 parsnips and a berry,
Yeah, let's go here, actually.
2 parsnips and a berry, 2 parsnips and a berry.
Either was 2 parsnips and a berry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go...
Okay.
So 2 parsnips and a berry, please.
2 roots and a berry.
Thank you.
And you didn't match.
I didn't match, unfortunately.
Okay, Pete, what are you remembering?
I'm remembering the plea.
Yep.
Another one in here,
Okay. But no match.
but no match.
Right, okay. So everybody's done their actions. Did you want to move 1 before you did that?
Move there.
Right, so nobody matched at all.
No, simple.
So we don't do that, that, or that. Done.
Didn't I? No, I didn't.
Okay. Recruit is the Septima active token, and the heal is the next one. 2 turns left this season.
What's this one?
Recruit.
I've got to do that anyway.
Now.
No, that's fine.
Healing
Mhm.
is a good thing, even if you match. Or
Well, if you match, your suspicion goes up.
okay.
You just pop your potions on your board, just so we can see them. Thank you. And these are your points. I threw 3 points at you earlier. So I think that's those 3.
What you got for?
Reveal cards.
Heal.
Collect.
Brew.
Heal, brew, collect. Okay, so your action first.
I heal.
Do you want to move one? Are you happy where you are?
I don't have a need to move. So
Okay.
if I could move later, I would after I've done my go. But
No, but you could move to there and still heal these two.
yeah, but that puts me closer to the witching man.
That's true. But you didn't match,
That's true.
so suspicion doesn't go up.
Yeah, I'd prefer to be inside.
So you're healing these two?
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend the 2 potions.
Yeah.
Swine.
Sorry.
And nobody else is healing them this turn, are they?
No.
So
No.
I'd love
And
that.
a blind
because
and a plague.
because I've
Well, do your increases on there first.
blind,
So what's that first icon?
I don't
Gain
know.
a charm.
It's gain a charm.
Okay.
What would you like?
Oh, I
Does it
don't know.
have to be on the one where it's...
I think it
Right,
has
so-
to be on the web. We'll say that for now.
Okay,
This
the
bit's
pink,
not
yeah.
completely in the. Oh no, we checked this yesterday. That is any charm.
So gain any charm.
that is gain any of these
Okay.
6 charms.
I'm going to have a look at
Yeah,
them.
we'll
in a
give you
minute.
that when it's not your turn.
Okay.
And the green one.
The green one is
Lower suspicion by
Lower
one.
suspicion by one.
Okay, so those 2 have gone. And then Berta.
Up.
If you're in the blue area,
Yeah.
which you are, so you can move to either there or there.
I've healed this turn, so if I move here, what's that one?
Brew.
That's not going to happen.
You can go here,
And
collect.
I've done that one,
Okay,
so probably on
Okay.
top of everybody just for
you have to
funsies.
spend an ingredient.
I don't have any
You can't move up anyway. After all that,
bombs.
but you would refresh a charm if you did.
Yes.
So I'm going to pass you these 6 charms, and you can be having a look at these.
Yeah.
If any of them are
And
at
the
the
two
end of the
blue
go.
ones.
Yeah, I'm passing you them in a specific order.
Okay.
So give me them back in the same order, apart from the one that you take.
Good. That's me.
Is that? Yeah, that's John's action done. So
I'm brewing. So,
movement, point, and then brew.
so I'm going to brew a blindness. And I'm going to brew paralysis. And I'm going to brew...
I didn't mention end of game scoring, did I?
You meant, well, apart from this,
Yeah.
but in terms of what these things are
Crystals and potions are worth a point at the end of the game.
worth. Okay. That's
The one that you put on top, Paul.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but every crystal and every potion at the end of the game is 1 point.
no.
Ingredients are not worth anything.
I want one of each. Does that make sense?
Would I have been able to do this?
Oh, I would have moved, sorry.
Immediately.
When would you have got that?
When he activated his heal.
Heal.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you gained
it would have
it
been.
during your step D.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it do?
Also receive the collective bonus even without matching and raise no suspicion. So I'll put a citizen into the trial
Sure,
chamber.
okay.
Trial chamber,
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay,
please.
right. So
we go.
JP's brewing.
I'm brewing 3 potions. They're spent.
Okay. And you've taken your 3 potions. All done. Pete, you're
I'm
collecting.
Collecting, so I move here.
Yep.
And I get lunar ingredients, which
So
is
all
basically
skulls
just
and roots.
2 skulls.
2 skulls.
Yep.
And you didn't match.
Nope.
Right. So, did anybody match?
No, I don't think we did.
No. So none of that. None of that. None of that. Right. Last turn of season 3.
A no-brainer choice.
Healing is Septima's active token. And the next one is irrelevant.
Oh, that's good. Now, what are you guys doing?
Anyone pleading this turn?
Do you want me to?
No, I'm not.
So the fact that I've already played.
Pete's played twice, I think.
So if I play right, advance 1 step on the right track.
Yep.
Any 1 step.
Do I? So I move up.
You just go up.
But you need an ingredient.
I do need an
You do need
ingredient.
an ingredient. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to be pleading.
So, reveal cards. We have a plea, we have a remember, we have a brew. Okay, John, you're first. One movement point and then plea, if you want to move.
Move me next to the patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and plea.
Put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. So I will have my 3 into...
I went into there?
Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't match?
No.
So that's that done.
So I'm going to remember my heal ability.
Sorry. I'll also do my love potion.
Oh.
Add one of your loyal citizens to the crowd.
Yeah.
And then place a citizen from the crowd onto the first empty space in the trial chamber.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's that gone. Right. So you're remembering?
I'm remembering heal.
Okay.
I'm going to... oh, that's calming, isn't it?
Are you moving next to the hospital?
I'm actually going to use that, if that's all right as well.
Yeah.
Which
What does that
reduces by...
Threat down by 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to move next to the
So
hospital.
you move next to the
Yeah.
hospital. So you're then going to heal 2 patients in the hospital?
Can I do this as well?
Yes.
Perfect, because that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, so you can heal this one.
So I'm going to heal that one for that.
Yeah.
Which gives me...
1 space up on the blue track and whatever bonus that is.
Actually, can I do that as the hospital one?
You can. Put it back.
For the moment, I'm going to do the other one, but
So you've
that's
healed-
because I don't want. I'm
Yeah.
not bothered
So
about
you
that.
move up and you don't get the bonus.
Yeah.
That's 1 hospital patient healed.
Right, and now I'm going to do the actual patient
Now you do that one.
to then go up the right track.
Yeah.
So thinking about where I'm going to go, it's probably there,
Okay.
and
And then you've got your healing rain, which is
spend that
spend
to
a
go.
potion just to move up.
Yeah.
And get the bonus,
Yeah.
presumably.
So I can go
Which
up
is
and
again
get-
on the right track.
and I can ignore costs
Because it's
again.
Randall. Yeah.
Awesome. And
Do you want a green card or a blue card?
yeah, well that is the trick. So collect on the quite like that. Let's do that.
Okay. That goes there, that goes there, that gets revealed.
That was a good turn.
Wow, that was a good turn.
Super points.
So that was the remember card done.
Yep. And it was only
And it was only the main action.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the...
couldn't do this.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay, Pete, 1 movement point and then brew.
I'll stay where I am,
Okay.
and I'll brew.
Yep.
So I'm going to brew
Get it all
a
sorted.
love potion.
Second one. There you go. Have a love potion.
love you.
Yeah.
I could propose to a parking meter on the way home. And a calming potion.
Calm down.
That's
Calm.
That's
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it, because my third potion, I've only got 3 skulls left,
Okay.
and I don't match
You
with
don't match
anybody,
with
so I
anything.
can't
Yeah.
use a skull for something else. So there we are. That's
Okay. Did you want to use the Dark Moonstone?
that. I could use it before I
Or use it after you've brewed the potions?
Do I get to use these potions at any time?
Anytime.
Oh, of course I do, because they're not healing. It's only healing potions that.
Yeah, the remedies can only be used when you're doing the heal action. The others can be used. Well, I say at any time. I think it's
Yeah, in
during-
that case, yes, I shall.
during step D.
I'll do that because I lost it last time because
Gives
I
you
hadn't
2
used it. So I get 2 points,
You've got
and
2 practical potions.
then I can do both. I can use that one.
Yep.
To lower my suspicion by 2. So put that one back, and I will use that one. Add one of my loyal citizens to the crowd,
Yeah.
and place a citizen from the crowd on the first empty space of any trials chamber.
Really locking in Hazel.
Yeah.
Stealing John's Hazel.
Okay. Right. So we've all done the actions. Matching. Did anybody match?
No.
Nobody matched each other. Nobody matched Septima.
Is that John's Hazel?
I think it was.
He has.
Yeah.
Was it?
So,
Yeah,
so
it's
all of that gets skipped,
Oh,
Stealing
of course,
hands.
and we now have end of season. So any patients that were not healed become angry. No.
Sort them all out.
Now we do a trial. So
Come
Let's get
on.
these in.
I'm hoping for Lady Luck to
How
swing
many?
my way.
How many red things am I putting in?
So one for me.
One for me.
One for me.
John, one for...
That's better.
Okay, right. So Dragomir is on trial. Currently,
He looks
+4.
not
plus
guilty.
4.
And he's coming to Daddy. Oh no. Yeah, it's coming to me. Yeah.
It's still plus 4.
+4.
Unless the next three are purple.
Yeah.
Plus 5. Plus 4.
I think you've got him.
Oh!
Ooh.
Right.
I've got lead.
So so it's 3 each, and the first tiebreaker is that. So you
Yes,
get
what
Dragomir.
was the tiebreaker?
I've got less
the
witches.
fewest witches. If it
Oh.
was still tied, it would have gone to purple because purple was in there first.
Okay.
So you get 6 points, but you get your things back.
This is the face of disappointment.
John, you get 6 points, but you've still got your meeples there.
I said I'll leave it for Lady Luck.
Okay,
And that I mean Paul's hands.
Hazel.
Don't you dare.
Get the
Don't you,
third
don't
one.
you dare.
I haven't got that many people, so
Yeah, you're safe now.
I think it's fine.
You're pretty safe.
Definitely safe.
Okay.
Ooh, Hazel's yours.
So you get 8 points.
This is the time where you kind of...
I used to respect you, Hazel,
You get
but
2.
you've just gone
She's
to
fickle,
another.
isn't she?
You've gone to another coven,
Those go back to you,
Fickle.
and that goes back there.
leaving
You
me
get-
with
you
this
get Hazel.
Nicholas fella who just makes random potions. I liked her long arms. Right.
So does this ability now kick off? Because
I don't think so.
When you're hitchhiking, you get to
Yeah.
use your teeth.
if I'm,
Yeah,
Is that what that is?
I'm going to say no,
May I?
but I think it probably should be added into the rules that Dragomir's ability doesn't apply on the turn that you
on
get.
the second
on
trial
the-
of
on-
the same action, yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Somebody from Mind Clash will tell me
Do you want to pop
it
it?
doesn't. Right, it
Do you
doesn't.
want to pop it on the thingy just so
No,
everyone
no,
can see it?
someone from Mind Class says no.
Yeah, but yeah, Dragomir's ability is if you're in a trial and
It's successful.
it's successful, you remove your suspicion. But yeah, Mind Clash have just confirmed that
That's fine.
it doesn't apply to the
But the next trial after this,
next trial after this. Right, that is the end of the 3rd season. We need to advance the
to be
marker.
fair, late game is probably less useful.
Yeah, we get some more charm cards coming out.
But I
We're
need
now
it
going
for
into the last season of the game. We need some more patience.
5 more actions, boys.
5 more actions, and that's it. That moves to there. I'll do the Septima tokens. We need 3 of each type of citizen.
Right, I need to do
And we have the final witch on trial in Chamber 1, which is Serena.
Teenage Witch.
Very powerful ability, Serena. So powerful it might be tweaked.
So this is action D.
Whenever you're doing an action, you get 2 moves instead of 1.
Oh, might negate the move
Seems-
card
seems
altogether. Yeah.
Strong. Right, okay. Are we ready for round 16?
I think so.
Septima's active token is Plea. I think that's Plea. Is that Plea?
That is.
And Brew is
Play.
the Brew is the next one.
Where am I? Up there. Heal, move. What are you thinking, chaps?
So just as a quick reminder, at the end of the game there is a slight exception in that anything that's in the chambers, I believe, stays rather than goes back. That's been added to the rulebook this morning. In the last season, you don't return any citizens because they might score for some divinations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, so
pretty much that
that
one.
is for having 2
In the bag.
in
or-
either the bag or in
trial.
a chamber. So yeah, they stay in the chambers.
Makes sense.
Except if you win,
They
you've
come
got
out,
the
don't
most,
they?
then they come out. They go back to the
So
supply.
that might not help, yeah. Interesting. Alright. What are you guys doing?
Collecting.
You
Oh,
collect-
star player.
back
Moves
to
on.
me.
It's you again.
Back to you.
Moving.
Moving, are you?
Cards played. Right, reveal cards. What do we have? So move, collect, and move. Right, actions first. So it's move 1, then do your move action with the bonus.
And I can collect 1 ingredient from
Before
adjacent
or
during
after?
your move, but before or after your move.
Yeah.
So it's really just about what the hell I want. So where's the best place for the lunar ingredients? Although it's irrelevant, to be honest, but I just, because of this. But I just still want those. Which is probably...
Well, it's the lunar ingredients next turn, isn't it? So mushrooms and berries. So that's pretty good.
It'll be next turn, isn't it?
Well, you're not collecting this turn.
Because I'm moving.
Because you're moving. Yeah.
But I do collect
Well,
one.
you are collecting one.
But that's any anyway.
But that's
matter,
any
doesn't
one
it?
ingredient
So I need to be there.
adjacent to where you
don't
are.
like the fact there's so many witch hunters around. It's going to be
Yeah.
problematic. So if I move one, and then 2, 3, 4, 1, 3.
Yeah, because you did match.
It's the fact that I'm 3 away and I'm on 3 suspicion at that point is the bit I don't like. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I just can't get around that. This is an interesting mechanic. I want to get the good stuff, but I'm going to get captured. Okay. I think I might have to just stay slightly away. What's the things on the dice?
There's an asleep, there's a 0, there's a -1.
So basically 2 of the sides of this dice will get me.
2 zeros,
if
plus
I-
1 and a +2.
If I go 4 spaces away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think I'm going to have to do. So, herbs, mushrooms. Mushrooms for paralysis. Okay. Oh, no, this is such a horrible choice. Okay, got it.
So free movement to there, and then your 4 moves,
2, 3, 4.
and then you collect.
I'll collect a mushroom and then
Mushroom?
I'll collect both of them. Oh, sorry, no, it's just a move.
Just a
ignore
move,
me.
yeah.
Ignore me. Yeah.
Okay, done. Feats.
I'll move 1 to here,
Yeah.
and I'll collect 2 skulls and a mandrake root, I think. Because those are the lunar ingredients.
No, they're-
No, it's these 2.
Oh, it's those 2, is it?
Yeah.
it's mushrooms and herbs.
What will the lunar ingredients be next time? These ones.
Yeah, but those 2 next time.
In that case, if I move
Oh, I've
there,
done this wrong then. Oh well.
If I move there,
Yep.
I can have
Okay,
a mushroom
two.
and a herb.
Mushroom and herb, and you didn't match.
No.
John, you did match. So 1 movement point followed by the action.
Okay, so I want to be in a spot that next term gets me both of these. Actually, yeah.
There's good, or here, or here, or here.
Right, can I get there in 6?
Um,
To the near the yellow. Can I get there in
so
6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Well, no, but then you'd move and collect.
Oh, hang on. No, I mean I'm going to move 1.
Yep. Oh right, you've done the
Yeah,
6.
actually I want to be on this side.
Okay.
So yeah, take
So you
me
get
up.
here.
Yeah.
It's just if you collect next turn and it's suspicious,
Yeah.
you might get caught.
Okay.
Which is why I was like, I want to go there, but I know I'm going to get caught and lose a witch. So it's,
That's okay. Let's do that.
So free move,
Yeah.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Did you want to collect from where you started or
Yeah.
where you ended?
So I'm looking for a skull and
You can collect a skull.
yeah, I'll have a skull.
Okay. So that's using the
second.
collective action of the move card because you matched. Right.
Oh, hang on. What am I collecting there?
When?
What am I going to collect there next
Next
turn?
time,
Yeah, if I
you're going to
collect-
get 2 mushrooms and a berry.
Shit. Okay, that's fine.
Okay? Right. Anybody who matched, move up on the right track
Yeah.
if the movement space is next.
Move.
No match over there. You matched,
Yeah.
but there's no movement space next.
No.
So no move. Right. Anybody who matched, suspicion goes up.
Suspicion
So
goes
you
up.
2, your suspicion goes up by 1.
Did that just on that.
Witch hunters. So your
Okay.
suspicion went up.
So basically, if I roll a plus on this dice,
The witch hunter is
I
here.
am-
He's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Your suspicion is 3.
be good.
Randall
bad.
has been captured. Your suspicion goes down by 2. Remembered this time.
Randall. +2.
+2.
It's the
Plus
worst
2.
face.
Yours has been captured. Suspicion goes down by 2. How many is that's been captured? It's your leader.
It's your leader, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute.
My whole strategy's fell apart.
Absolute gamble badness.
Not that one. Other
No,
one.
not that one.
He's still trying.
No, not that one. That's the one.
Boom.
Oh no, it's all gone wrong.
Suspicion down by 2. You did that. Yeah, that's a crazy amount of captured witches.
We are just being too loose.
Right. So we've done that. So that doesn't happen. Right. Round 17. Right. Septima's active token is Brew, and the next one is Remember. So, choosing of cards.
Septimus is Brew, yeah?
That's interesting. If you really wanted that ability, then in the rearrangement, you should have made that one the Apprentice.
Yeah.
So that
when was the rearrangement?
in the end of season.
Learning game.
Learning game.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Right, what are you
I
guys
was
doing?
enjoying this game until you stole my wishes.
What are you guys doing?
Collecting.
To be fair, everybody now has one witch.
You're
Collecting.
collecting. Collecting, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about you, Pete?
Well, I'm in danger of matching, which means I'm going to get eaten by the witch hunter.
This makes it. But is he lying? Is he doing something else?
I want to collect, but I've already collected. But how many more turns have we
You can
got?
remember the collection.
Yeah, but
Collect
I don't.
again.
Yeah, do I want to do that?
Well, that might make more sense. Yes. Oh no, I've just realised something bad. My witch who had awesome powers is no longer part of my coven.
Yeah.
And therefore, that cost is now in effect for me.
Yeah. It's going to cost you 2 ingredients to go up there, but it does refresh 2 of your charms and get you 5 points.
It might be worth it. It might be worth it. It might not, but yeah.
So how many more goes are we going to have?
4,
Four.
including this one.
4 things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the swapping stuff at the market's a free move, is it?
It's when you perform the brew action, before performing that action,
You can
swap 3 things around.
reorganise your stuff to
Yeah.
do what you
It's
want.
trade.
That's not going to work.
Kind of makes your resources wild, doesn't it?
Effectively,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just that I want to do what I want to do, but the witch hunters are just annoying. And the gamble of it.
Mm.
It's an interesting play space.
Okay, reveal cards.
You better not have matched me.
Collect.
Plea.
Right, good.
Okay,
Thank you.
so your action first, 1 movement point, and then the right.
Oh yeah, movement.
Do you want to
point.
move?
I do actually. Can you move me up, out? There, thank you.
Okay, so you perform the right action, you advance 1 space up on the track,
Yeah,
you spend 2 ingredients to get up there.
I've already done that. Good
Yep.
at that. So I just need to work out left or right.
And then you can refresh 2 of your charms. Nice.
And 5 victory points. Is that instant?
And
or is
5
it the
victory
end of the
points
game?
instant. Yep.
Nice.
There you go.
Let's push this right track.
You don't get the secondary
Don't get that.
utility.
I don't need it anyway.
So
it's
Pete, 1
fine.
movement point and then plea.
1 movement point. I'll go there.
Yeah.
And
Plea to put that one in there. You don't get the collective bonus jump.
Collect all lunar ingredients from adjacent axes.
So mushroom, berry.
Okay.
Mushroom, berry. And you didn't match.
No.
So that's it. We skip all of those. We go back to A. 3 turns left. Choose cards.
There's just not enough turns. Or maybe I'm not efficient. I can't work out which one it is.
I think this is one of those games that once you've played it a few times,
Yeah.
you will be accomplishing a lot more in the 20 actions than you do when you first play it.
Oh yeah, we're just pushing buttons at the minute,
Yeah.
aren't we?
I'm remembering.
That's going to match.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Is it a double match? If I remember two.
No, if you two remember, this token is ignored.
And you just
Okay,
go
so
for
it's
one.
We've
just
not
like-
had that yet.
Right, remember.
Remember, you're a womble.
Okay, reveal cards.
Collect.
You guys remembering, right? Collect first. So one movement point and then collect.
So I'll stay where I am and then collect. I'm going to use my collect here and just collect everything.
What does it do?
So Blessed Day, collect all lunar and non-lunar ingredients from adjacent hexes. So basically, it's part of the collect action.
Okay, we'll need to double check the wording on that because to me
and non-lunar
that is in addition to
this
the
action.
normal. That sounds really powerful. So what
Can we get a ruling?
So yeah, so
Give
this
us.
is Blessed Day,
Call it
which says
20.
collect
Call it-
collect all lunar and non-lunar ingredients from adjacent hexes. I'm going to assume
Is
that
it
is
double bubble?
instead of what you would normally collect, not as well as what you would normally collect.
Can I just have
Yeah, it is instead of. So 2 mushrooms, 1 berry, and 1 herb.
So it's basically allowing me to do this whole.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's actually better because it's not just a single, is it?
Okay, and no matching.
No match.
Right. So the remember card. Here we go.
I'm remembering. Now, I'm matching with... This
Yeah.
is interesting because I'm going to copy my collect. But... so I get the main ability of collect,
And the second.
but because I match with both.
Well, you don't match with this because that's gone because you've matched with another player.
So I can't play my Cloak of Charisma, which I would have been able to use if I was
Like
matching
Cloak
with
of
Septima.
Charisma.
I'm saying you don't match with that. It says the token is ignored, but
Okay.
it is a question. It will need to be added to the FAQ.
Because that would have allowed me to lower my
I
suspicion.
will
by
say
1.
you can, but that something like that will need to be added in there.
Okay. Let's go down by
So
1.
yeah, Cloak of Charisma says matching with Septima, lower your suspicion by 1. So I'm going to say you did match with Septima, but yeah, you can match with the Septima and another player, but this token is ignored for the suspicion card.
Okay.
Right.
So collecting then, I'm going to get all the mandrakes and berries, which is 1 of each.
Yep.
I get a berry and I get a mandrake, but because I match the collective
You get the
bonus,
bottom bit as well.
I get a single, which is going to be a mushroom.
Okay, John.
Remember, I'm going to move 4.
Okay.
Four.
And I'm also going to add the collective bonus action, which is collect an ingredient which will be the fronds, the grasses, the herbs.
From where? Before you move?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So where's the 4 movement going to be?
next to the market. Here, please.
Right.
Brewskis.
Okay.
Oh no.
So we've done all of the actions. So now it's matching. So you didn't match.
No.
You did match, which means you can move up if there's a remember icon on your next space, which there isn't. Same for you, John. There isn't one. Your suspicions both go up
There
by
isn't any,
1.
is there? There isn't any, remember?
No, there isn't actually.
All rights, because that obviously
No.
makes you go up anyway.
And now, who did suspicious activity?
These two dodgy witches over here.
But there is no active witch hunter in that region, so you're safe. And this one, you're miles away. Roll the dice, see what we get. No.
-1.
-1.
Okay.
So-
And then this one moves to here. Okay.
The dice you love to
2
hate.
turns left. The active Septima token is collect.
2 turns is all we need.
And look at all them patients.
2 turns is all we need. We've got this. We've got this.
Cards have been played.
I think me and John are probably going to be synchronising.
Reveal cards.
Let me get. Oh my
Brew.
god. Brew, brew, brew. First time we've got a triple brew.
We have a triple brew. So, do you all just want to brew?
Yeah.
Well, you all get 1 move before you brew, but if you all want to do your own individual
Well,
brews...
I'm going to use my wings of wind because that's important.
Okay, so that
You
goes
put me-
first.
oh,
So you go there.
Yeah. because then I get the
Yeah.
market ability.
So you two both get to use the market ability,
Yeah.
and you've all matched, so everybody gets to use the bottom ability.
I want one of
But if
them.
you all just want to do your own potion things...
Oh no, I can see the way this is going to go.
And then we're all going to heal, aren't we?
But I'm going to get pulled before I get the opportunity to use my long arms.
That's bad.
Using the market and all of that stuff. There we go.
Being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That and that gets one of those.
I'll just get this ready for you, Pete. All right.
Gets one of those. And actually,
You two have got your potions?
Yep. Happy. I'm happy that I think.
that, and I can use that to do that. So I will have a.
It's a shame I can't get to the top spot.
Blindness potion,
It's pink. Yeah.
If you
which costs me
Dun-dun-dun.
that and that. A plague potion,
Green one.
which costs me a mushroom and a herb, and a flying ointment, which costs me a mushroom and a berry, but because of that I can use a skull as a berry.
Yes. Okay. Nice.
Where's the flying ointment?
It's the yellow one.
It's the one with
Winged boots.
flying boots on.
Right. So everybody's done their brewing. So now, anybody who matched may move up on the right track.
Oh, on the right track, sorry.
If
Can't do it.
the space matches your
No.
card.
No.
And then everybody who matched moves up one suspicion.
Oops.
Right. Now, are you in an area with an active witch hunter?
I think we all are.
Before we do that, can I use my boots?
Yeah. Yeah, you can use them straight away.
So
You also get 3 points because you brewed
get the
a
hell out of there. Yeah.
Oh,
Right into the middle of town.
practical potion.
get the,
Oh,
hell out,
lich.
get the hell out of Dodge.
Or is it into this yellow zone?
But let's go there.
Yeah.
As far away as possible from
He's still in.
Yeah, but he's not going to get him.
No.
so
Because the most is +2 on that dice, isn't it?
Yeah.
so that was that potion there. I just used
Potion.
it.
Did you do your suspicion here?
Yes.
You did. Right. Okay. So G, do yours first.
So I'm 2.
You are in an area. You are in an area with an active witch hunter, but
There's only +2 on the dice.
Yeah, he's
is
not-
there?
he's not gonna get
So
you.
with the sleep icon and the 0,
yeah,
does the sleep means he just goes inactive?
he
Or
doesn't
does
go
this-
inactive. He just doesn't get you.
Right.
It's like ignored.
Okay. Because 0 could mean I'm still up here, isn't it? Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not modified. So no point rolling.
Yeah,
it,
no
is
point
there?
rolling
No.
for you, Pete. I don't think there's any point rolling
3.
for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. John,
Same.
no point
2.
rolling for you. Okay, so that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Last
Unscathed.
turn of the game. The Septima token is heal.
Oh,
Just FYI.
Balls.
What are people planning to do this turn? Just as a random question.
no. Probably
Possibly.
fleeing, I think. Maybe. Possibly.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're going to match with each other.
There might be a tiny bit
He'll
of
ignore
healing
it,
going
won't
on.
Okay, everybody reveal their heal cards.
Heal.
I just saw synergize at the end.
Yeah.
So yours first.
So yeah, essentially the blind and the plague right next to me.
Those two. Yeah.
They're gone.
So you move up the green track and the pink track.
So the green gives me minus
Yeah.
one of those. The pink gives me a
It's
random
A
resource.
random
I
ingredient.
wish it was 2. Because
Okay.
then I could get up here and I can't now. Because I need 2.
Oh, haven't you been?
And you can put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, Pete.
She's mine.
What does this symbol mean there?
Gain an ingredient.
Any ingredient.
What does that one mean?
That is move up
Right.
one on here.
Without restriction.
Yeah.
Which is not really going to do me any good at the moment. Okay, so I'm healing. I can heal 2 adjacent patients, but because of
One of them can be
this
2 spaces
amazingly, one of them can be this amazingly useful witch here.
Still salty about it. Don't bring it up.
Don't talk to me about you.
I'm gonna
New
do
Hazel
the
friend.
fix this guy's twisted ankle.
This one.
That one.
Language.
And
Sorry.
Touche.
However, well,
Touche.
Remember, you can all heal them at the same time. That's why I'm.
Oh,
so you
okay.
still get to do it.
Oh, okay.
And I will do
Oh, yeah,
this. I will fix that person.
Nice rules.
Yeah.
Nice rules.
Will I? Oh no,
Well, no,
no,
'cause if
I'll do
you're
that.
here-
I'll do that one.
So it's that one and that one.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
It's green and blue.
Green and blue. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll go up on
Which is
there, and
language.
that reduces my thing on the
Language
thing.
captain.
Yeah.
So I only get to do 2, which is a shame.
And then you can put citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. Okay, and then John. Heal 2 patients.
The ones next to me, the
These two?
the
Green and blue.
Actually,
Yeah.
sorry, instead of that, can I do that?
I would say that's what I would have done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just it means
that's
that
the
there's
right
one,
now
way.
we're getting
there's one less red to go into.
That's
the
the right play.
Green is put 2 people into the Houses of Parliament,
Into a trial chamber.
into a trial chamber.
Yeah, so it's from the crowd into a trial chamber.
Okay.
I think that's what that icon means.
Yeah, looks like it.
2 greens.
Into here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Uh-oh.
blue is
So
just
human.
add 1 to here.
It's like you recruit, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay. And then because you matched,
Put a citizen from the crowd into any trial chamber. Yeah.
Then we spread betting.
right, everybody's done their actions.
So that's +4.
So right track moving up,
I just can't pay the cost, which is annoying.
Which is 2
That's
ingredients.
10 victory
10
points.
points.
Oh. But-
Can't move up. Can't move up.
No.
Okay, suspicion. Everybody's suspicion goes up by 1. And now, does anybody get caught?
What are we on?
I don't
2,
think
3?
so,
5.
because everybody's right in the middle.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to roll, do we?
No. I
I'm
don't
6
think
away.
so.
You're 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we don't need to roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do the trials.
That's it, isn't it? After that.
Yeah. So how many citizens are we adding to the bag? How many angry citizens?
So I've got 1 for me, 2 for John, and
Peter.
2 for Peter. Oh, come on, guys.
Right.
Give
First
it
of
all
all,
up there earlier.
Serena.
Serena.
Come on, just 1 normal
I don't want
person.
her.
Yes! Oh no, I thought that was a white. -3.
So that's 3.
Yes!
That's a 4. Didn't want him to go there though. What is him up there?
That's mine.
Oh,
That's mine.
Yeah.
bugger.
Okay, so 6 points and you get them back.
And you've got a
Not,
witch.
not that it matters, does it?
2 points and 2 points. It matters
That's for your
because some of your scoring cards.
Okay.
I really want a second
So
witch.
they stay there because it's the last trial of the game.
But does he get this now, does he? Assuming.
I get the witch.
Oh, you're saying that the 3 green ones stay there as well?
Do they? I don't know.
He's a,
Oh, right. Okay, the 3 green ones stay there as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
But he gets the witch,
Oh,
right?
And you get the witch.
Yeah.
Which is why you did it.
Okay, right. Ilana.
Oh, I should have put more dudes in there.
We'll save time. I'll put 3 of them on.
So currently -1.
Yeah. -2.
It's not
Ooh.
going well. This is done, isn't it?
I think it is done.
It's going to be a 0 at best.
Oh.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Lots of angry people.
Lots
All there was.
I liked her as well. I started with her.
So you both get 1 point.
Yeah, consolation
But then,
prize, you know.
Ilana gets sent off to a nice little village nearby.
To the farm again, yeah.
To the farm again.
To some farm.
Right, that is the last of the trials done. So what we do is we skip to end of game scoring. So basically,
Okay.
on to the points that you've gained during the game.
Mm-hmm.
You get 1 additional point for each remaining potion and each remaining crystal.
Mm.
Anyone got any?
No.
1.
Right.
I get 1.
Oh, you got one. So you get 1 then.
Oh,
do you?
got 1 point. There is some other end of game scoring that I completely forgot to mention, so apologies for that.
That's all right.
The player with the most loyal citizens in the crowd gets 5 wisdom. Loyal citizens, I think, in this area. Okay.
Yeah, we
Right,
control.
so yeah, loyal citizens in this area. Green has got the most, so you get 5 points. And who's got the second most in here? Purple. So you get 3 points. So it's just a,
that's not too bad
a
then.
little bit of points for
Yeah,
having the most or second most in here at the end of the game. Right, patient tracks. So we'll have a look at your patient track.
Yeah.
It's 25 plus 4 plus 4 plus 14. Whatever that is.
So it's 29,
24 plus 14.
29,
Is
39 plus another 8 is 47.
Yeah.
So you get 47 points.
Thank
so
you.
I'll take 3 off you
Give me 50.
and give you 50.
Check out the Benjamins. There we go. Brilliant.
5. John.
18 plus 4 is 22, plus 14 is 36.
36.
So here, can I have 40 then, please? That's 4.
Okay, Pete.
20.
20. Some 5s. 2, 3. Right. Okay. Then your Book of Divinations.
Yeah, kind of went wrong this bit.
We'll go through yours and see what you've got.
Well, I've got one wish.
You've got one wish. So which one of those 4 things do you want to do?
Oh, I get to choose.
You get to choose.
Ah, right. But I still get... So if I chose this...
You'd get 10 points.
Oh, I see. I thought you had to scale it up.
No.
Well, it'll have to be that one because that's the best.
10 points.
Yeah.
John, you've got 2 witches, so
see.
you can score 2.
Yeah.
Any 2 of those.
So I have 5.
You've healed 5 patients in total.
Patients,
So that's 20 points. Yeah.
Nice. Nicely done.
And I have 3 people or more.
Another 10.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete.
You might have this,
One
John.
witch.
I think
I'm
you've got
gonna-
this.
So
15.
15 because you've got
3.
healed
I've gone
3.
3 on the
There
plate
you go.
column.
Do we get points for these, did you
No.
say? No, okay.
That's it. So add up the points.
So you took it, mate. You took it.
Having 2 witches at the end.
I
To score-
made the difference.
102.
102.
So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 91. Nearly. Not far behind.
We've done the points for the patient tracks. Yeah, that was where a lot you got 50
I
points.
got
from
50. Well, 47.
47.
Yeah.
Did you get
Yeah.
points for here?
No, the points for here are
You get
immediate
them.
points score at the time. So 102,
Obviously, you can get loads just by...
What was yours?
92.
92,
59.
59. There you go. That is it. So that's the advanced version of the game.
Yeah.
The basic version of the game does not use the right board, so it doesn't use the charms. It doesn't use the right. Now, people might switch off now, but I am just going to go over the 2 additional modules. There is the Omen module, which is basically you'll draw one of these cards, I believe, at the start of the round, and it basically gives some kind of
An event.
like an event
Yeah.
for the round. Let me just check what it says.
Do you want to put one on the green screen, Paul?
I can put one on here. That's a good point. So this is an example Omen
Upside
card.
down. Oh, no, sorry.
It depends. Yeah, it's still upside down.
Yes. So, at the beginning of each preparation phase, so at the start of each season, you reveal the top Omen card. And then after resolving the trial in the first chamber, you place the revealed Omen in the active Omen slot, tucking it halfway under the main board so that if the trial was successful, the effect on the positive side is visible. And if it fails, the effect on the negative side is visible. So yeah, it looks like it depends on what the result of the trial was, and that will adjust that.
It gives you another reason to get involved, essentially, to swing that
Yeah.
ability or that event. To your
The
player.
other thing, the other module, is everybody will get an additional action card, which is Transfigure.
Ah.
And this is where you can actually, and if you just show your player board here,
Yep.
there are these little animal meeples.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can basically shapeshift. The animal and the player colours are collected. You replace the chant action card. So the chant action card is no longer in the game. And what you do is replace it with Transfigure. You start the game with 2 extra suspicion. And the action of the Transfigure card is that you change your pawn into animal form. So you return your discarded cards to your hand.
So does that mean that the witch hunter doesn't come after you because you're a rabbit?
I'm not
a
sure.
witch?
There's lots of extra rules here.
All right.
But he's saying yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't come after you because, as you say, you're a rabbit, and the witch hunter goes,
Can't arrest the rabbit.
can't arrest the rabbit. There's other rules for that as well. It's a bit more detail, but they are 2 optional modules.
It's a way of getting your discard back earlier than waiting to the end of the season. Ah, okay.
There you go. So, as I mentioned at the start, this was a full tutorial and a 3-player playthrough of the game in its current state. This is probably very likely close to the finished version, but there may be some tweaks. And we have been working on a draft rulebook today, which is currently being written. So that's why we've been unsure about a couple of things. So yeah, thank you very much to Soma from Mind Clash Games, who's been in my ear while we've been playing. The one thing that I did forget multiple times was you lose 2 suspicion when you get captured.
Yeah.
But other than that, you've seen how the game plays. Now, I don't know how long it's taken us today. What time is it? 20 past 5?
20 past 5.
Five.
So it's been 3 hours 20.
3:20, yeah.
with a full
teach
teach of the game and your first game. I think if you played it again now, it'd be a 2.5 hours.
Especially with the speed at which, if you're not matched,
If you're not matching,
it takes half the time.
all of that is skipped.
And knowing that you don't have to roll the dice if you're 5 or 6 or or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's very,
So there we go.
Quick, actually.
Very enjoyable.
That
Good
is
fun.
it.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
loved it.
We will wrap things up now. Thank you very much to you three for giving up your afternoon and coming and playing games with me. I know it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's hard work.
It's an awful chore that we have to
I had to twist your arms into doing it. And thank you very much to everybody for watching. Thank you very much to Mind Clash Games for asking me to create this video. If you like the video, leave me a comment and give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you all next time.
See you later. Bye bye.